everyone, and welcome. It is time for some Fightsticks and Flashkicks. We are here. It is our 86th week, nearly in a row. We've missed a couple of weeks here and there, but not for anything too unimportant. But we're very excited to be here, closing in on that big number 100, hopefully before the end of the year. And I am joined not by Kobe BT, excuse me, by the one and only Elucid. How are you doing today, Elucid?
We're doing good. How's everyone doing? Excited to see this first matchup against Kuya versus, I believe that is Bronzy Space 1774.
Very
That'll be
exciting.
interesting.
Kuya's always a treat to watch, honestly.
Kuya's always been on, as far as I've known them, they've been on Chip. Lately they've switched to ABBA, and their ABBA's very good. I don't remember their Chip being all that special, but it's always exciting to see good ABBAs. I hate fighting a good ABBA, but you know, ABBA themselves is very fun.
Every ABBA is a threat, honestly.
It really is. Just like every Slayer and every Johnny, it feels like. It feels like that's just the patch, you know?
They were like, man, we were really cooking with this everyone can cook character with ABBA.
Yeah, they really did.
Let's put some more of these in the game.
They did, yeah. You can already see Kuya here cooking into this wall break here into either the super or the restand, which we do see. That was a sick version. Am I still on Asuka? I'm on Asuka sometimes. Lately, yes, but I cannot play them in tower or in tournament because there are too many characters that frustrate me. So.
Solid start for things here.
You see these Insangas working out pretty good. The RPS there. What a counter, actually. Oh, there's that Jealous Rage into the burst. Well, if you wish to bother someone with questions, feel free. I'm always around. The card connecting, actually. I'm quite surprised by that one.
Last little bracket chaos getting sorted through. Speaking of chaos, we got Gold Misfire cancel happening. Nice. Bar slash just to catch that jump in and a clean TK.
We do have that overhead there with the 100 meter, looking mighty threatening there. We do have the reset, which is probably good right here because we do see Kuya taking the lead in 2+ frames right here.
The install is going to be catching up here, and that's just going to be so much damage. The downside's scary because it eats so much of your meter, but like, are you ever not at 100 meter? You're either at 100 or 0 with ABBA, really, at the end of the day.
It's always. We do see that faster C there. We do see the super, which is avoided. Good. Ab is always super scary in this position. We do have the reset of the meter, which is really smart, and we do see the clean. That 2S hitbox is so misleading. Oh my god.
That 2S definitely was cooking something there. That was looking pretty nice.
I don't know about that one. It's on this final being -15, quote unquote. Oh, the punish on the 5H there. The burst getting rid of the super though.
Yeah, bursting the super.
There's that fix. Yeah.
A little bit of a resource exchange, get your money back on that burst. Block string straight into the mask off.
We do get out into the Misfiner, and we do get a wall break here. We will have positive. Both players have 50 bar here, which is really good for both. Kuya has no Jealous Rage.
Oh man, the second red RC wasn't there.
No.
Just wait. Oh no.
The good old high noon standoff. There's that counter hit. Into the Jealous Rage. No? Bro. Oh, great awareness there.
B&B didn't quite catch the backdash, though, does get caught. I think that's one of the things that, I know this isn't the case for a lot of people, but for me, as a chronic, like, backdasher and up backer, Johnny is the worst character in the game.
Oh, that's
just
very fair.
Refuses to let you backdash anything. We'll always get that conversion off of it.
Oh, we do have that overhead, the wall break, killing. There you go.
Found some interesting spacing traps for Kuya, honestly.
Yeah.
There's been some interesting interactions here, just barely spacing out. But I mean, honestly, when you're backdashing this much, you're going to get caught by a lot of those spacing traps at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Big key to the face here.
We were actually just talking about like spacing trap power characters that have been added, and I mean, Abba's no different. We see us so much. And there's that burst bait though, with that 100 meter with a positive bonus. This should absolutely be death. And oh, we have a drop though.
We got this.
It's fine. We got an 18 frame overhead.
Yeah.
Good to
Very
clean it
nice
up.
to ya. I mean, this can be such a, like, you can do anything with a 100 character or 100 meter kind of game, and these two characters also just do that so well, right? You're Johnny, you can put 8 overheads in a row on your 100 meter, and just be like, all right, guess one of these fuzzies.
Oh, that was a great dash through actually. We might actually have a wall break. No, we do not. That was a great punish though. Oh, those plus rounds.
Okay, I like the red RC into the fuzzy overhead. This is looking pretty scary for Bronzy space.
To us, it's so scary.
The autopilot through the combo. I know that combo dropping too well.
See a lot of burst baits, especially from Kuyu's side, which has been really strong lately, but looks like Bronzy is aware of it this time. Going for these throw baits too, actually, as well.
Yeah, starting to put some of that Johnny, like, infinite mental stack that you can really do with the character. The character strike throw can be so strong that you opting out of it a little bit can be very potent to get some of those baits going.
Absolutely. We do see this change into the combo on this stumble state. Oh, there's that throw punish though. Aw, the old class blow. You're looking at the back foot, but getting a conversion into the swap, into probably the restand here, which is going to be really strong for them.
Oh, actually gets caught by the 2K2B bursting out because he's one hit when you're in the install.
Oh, there's a gold burst.
Okay, you're gonna burst. It might as well be golden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Space can make it happen here and start the reversal.
Oh, hold on. Oh, the wake up in Sega.
And straight to the combo too.
And this wall break.
Does this kill? The super
No, I don't
always
think
does
it
more
does.
damage than I expected it to.
Yeah, I still don't think it killed. I think they're on like a sliver. But this is a dangerous situation. I mean, they got burst and meter, but it looks like they're just going to take the low there.
Very nicely done.
Oh.
Bronzy spaces on the board. We got ourselves a game for our round 1 option.
Absolutely. These characters both are so scary on their post-wall break situation. It's kind of scary. I can't imagine ever wanting to bring back Wild as Soul her knockdown because of these two characters specifically.
I can see that. Why is Johnny thick? Why is your Johnny not thick?
Oh, I'm not on the stream, so I cannot tell you why you get thick.
We've got, this is the, Dad Bod Johnny mod that
yeah.
Kimber's commissioned from Elusive Significant Other.
Yeah, I do remember that. She was like, why did she commission that?
Why did she commission that? I don't know. She was like, listen, I gotta make FNF a little bit more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. It's like you tune into 20 streams and he's got the thick Kai and I'm just like, gosh dang, bro.
Nice.
That 5H, oh, that 5H is painful on counter hit.
Yeah, that was definitely a good starter for you.
These 2-6K is working out really well though. Such a scary option. Oh, the whiff into the command throw anyway.
Yeah, sure. Key grab coming in clutch there after being Senga block. Looking to stagger pressure. Once again, those spacing tracks.
That works! I did not know that 2H into the command dash actually continues to convert. There's no way that reached.
Getting a little bit scrambly here. Bronzy Spice is starting to make the comeback happen.
You see Abba without Jealous Rage too, which is horrible for this character. We do have it seems to be the wall break right here. Not giving him a chance to burst at all whatsoever.
At the very least, we're going to get that hard knockdown.
Yeah.
Once again, Abba just barely clinging on to life.
Johnny with 50 meter and positive now, which is horribly scary. Oh, there's the burst! There's the bait!
Even my defensive option doesn't work. The flex shield is so scary to use against Abba. If they were just autopiloting into the overhead there.
Oh, absolutely death. That was quite the risk, actually. Bronzy here at the meter disadvantage, though, on burst. Not looking good right now.
I'm in love with this route. Hold on.
Hold on.
We
get the restand? Oh my gosh, into all of the Jealous Rage meter we could ever want.
Listen, I'm a
5H?
simple man. I see Kara cancels and I'm happy. A little Kara Danzai.
There's no way this works. Okay. Well, you know what? Sure. No way.
Red RC.
Okay. You want the whole meter bar back? Why not?
Who needs to deal damage when I can be in Jealous Rage install Red RC
Yep.
to take the first and punish it? Listen, I need all of you to know that both me and Elucid were like, Kuya D is always a treat to watch. Let's put them on stream first, and they did not disappoint. What a match.
Not at all. I will say I love ABBA routing because you can watch 100 different ABBAs and it's always different.
Yeah.
Like I watch Gobo, and oh my gosh, like you just look at every different, and it's like you look at how they choose to build back the meter, or if they want Oki or whatever. I mean, it's really interesting. No offense to ABBA players, I hate fighting ABBA, but you know, it's just the character is cool to watch. I have to admit, a lot of these characters, especially like Johnny Slayer and ABBA, I actually really enjoy because the routing is so different, or pressure and everything else. It's really fun.
Yeah. I think that Abba's become such an interesting character where like the character started off as just I deal a billion damage kind of character, but now it's like almost universally you'll see Abba's give up damage in order for like more efficient routing, which I think is just like super cool for the identity of the character.
Absolutely. All these resource characters, it's just I've like. Obviously, I've been around for a long time, and seeing like HC's routing completely change every patch, and Asuka being like completely different. I mean, like it's always fun because these resource characters. Strive is such a interesting game because on paper it seems very basic for an anime fighter, but like the amount of stuff that you can get out of it is insane. So I actually love watching the meta development for a lot of these harder characters, quote unquote. And then, I mean, they're great.
We've got another Johnny here for you.
We do.
Taro the Fool versus Joe Brownie. Johnny versus Jacko.
As far as I know, as of Jevel's tier list or matchup chart that he posted today, or they posted, apparently this matchup is not very good for Johnny, but I don't know.
Fair. I
feel like I'm so unfortunately brainwashed by MJ that I just don't trust most Johnnies, but
sometimes the gaslighting goes a little bit far. Poor Jevel's absolutely torn up in the quote retweets on that post. I was like,
he did, honestly.
I was like, oh no.
I was like, oh.
I just want a nice, friendly tier list season, guys. All right, no hits below the belt. Round 2, rocking that new Jacko skin as well. This new skin line's really cool. I'm a big fan.
I actually really like it. You know, it's from a modding perspective, I hate it because people are like, this skin, like, can you recreate it? I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know, but
some vaults happening. Trying to go for an early burst bait.
There's that 50-50 and Sang on the throw bait. Looks like the Fool is very comfortable here trying to go for the baits because they have the advantage right here.
Yeah.
Get that burst though.
Pulling up with these dashes and these 6Ks. I mean, I've got a pet theory that I think applies to a lot of fighting games, where if your character has something that looks cool or that you like the aesthetic look of, you're more likely to do it. It's why like Faust players and Jacko players are chronic downbackers, because they like their downbacking animation.
Yo, maybe that's why I'm a downbacker too. I'm out here playing Slayer and he's doing like the little hands and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, Slayer's doing little hands, or like you'll see low-level Ramlethals are almost always really defensive players. And I guarantee you it's because Ram's got the cool shield. It's just one of those things that you know. Yeah, like you know when you're up against a Jacko, they're not going to try to fuzzy your like low span. You could do a 2K2D into low mid-fire, they're not going to try to fuzzy block.
No, not at all.
They're holding down back with a passion.
Jacko Step 2 is also so strange because the RPS points are so nuanced. Like, it's just, you look at Jacko first and you're like, you can hit there, I think. And then they switch up one move and they're out and you just die. So, we're seeing that here from Joe. Looking really strong on the offense. Minion up. Oh, catching the jump though. And the burst bait!
Okay, there it is. Got caught burst bait a couple times. Starting to really feel the pacing here from Joe Brownie a little bit. 6 Ps on the cross up.
A lot of these characters have been really strong lately. Every player is so different, you kind of have to just feel it out for a few rounds, and it looks like Joe is kind of figuring out the Fool's timings here. So there's that counter 6K. Oh!
And I mean, I think
Oh, the JD!
when you're in kind of the neutral, the belligerent layer 1 neutral, right?
Yeah.
The Jacko versus Johnny is just 2D versus 6K, and one of those buttons just wins every time.
Eventually one of them will hit, no matter what.
Doing good so far. Joe Brownie taking the first round. Solid. Jacko. I think Jacko, it's interesting because I feel like Jacko's done nothing but like catch strays and nerfs in all the recent matches, and just stayed good, honestly.
You know, it's so funny because the initial patch that came out, they were pretty bad actually. And a lot of the players have experimented and figured it out. I mean, you look at like I at one point was trying to just look at Jacko, so I'm like, oh, I like other characters. Like the amount of notes people like Adventure and Nitro, and I'm just like, whoa, this character has a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see people like Turtle and Beyond too lately who are like, the thing that's been blowing my mind lately is Jacko's basically just like a grappler character. With the amount of damage that she can get OTG after a throw is just insane. You're nearly dealing with like Potemkin Buster levels of damage.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, this character just regular through me. What are you talking about?
I'm like, yeah, I got conditioned and I'm dying. It's like, what happened?
Got some Johnny pressure. Nice
Good,
TK after a Wild Assault.
We're going for the card reset though, into the high-low, and then into the anti-throw. This should actually hit, if I remember. Oh, no, it whiffs!
Oh my goodness. I thought because of the hit aspect of it, that was
oh, absolutely. I thought so too.
Johnny just barely snuck over. Nicely done. That's some new tech for you, Johnny players. Oh, this is a playground start. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
That hurts. Oh, then that's 60% off your life automatically. Oh, there's that 2D though, looking really good. I definitely got hit, I'll be honest.
Please, into the pool now, the 100 meter. I like the deflect field after the wires.
We do see this Wild Assault high-low working out really good for the Fool here. Still going for these throw baits off the insane right here, and not quite working out, but keeping the momentum up really well.
Let's call out the bait. Plus frames there. The vault deal is definitely a tricky timing. Full screen 6
oh.
5 the anti-air.
Oh, the low profile! Oh, and that wall sticks. That's actually pretty insane.
This whole round has just been hitbox nonsense.
Absolutely.
Pull up this round as a replay with a hitbox mod on, and you got like 20 Twitter posts.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think this is right at all.
Very nicely done. Taro the Fool taking game at number 2.
IAD round start. Oh, the charge there actually not working, but still gets the burst. Consider that a good trade. Whoa! Whoa! See that vault deal catching, anti-airing into the combo, into the wall break here, using the super. Say my name! Breaking the wall into the positive bonus. The Fool is absolutely in the position to clean up on this round. Nope. There's that vault deal into throw.
Throw might have rounded up the damage just a little bit. Yeah. On the 7 golden letters coming in for the Fool.
Oh, that backdash working so well for the Fool there. Johnny backdash notoriously super strong as it is. We do have the card already there. Oh, we do have the rethrow though.
Here it is, the Johnny strike throw, the infinite Tsukuyomi pressure. Oh,
not again!
That
is
good
old. It's just a throw loop, guys. You can beat it.
I mean, honestly, that's like my favorite aspect of the Johnny character is just the that strike throw pressure that he can pull out is so nicely timed with the step dash.
Oh, yeah.
And you can start mixing it up gradually with more things, like doing a Mistfinder cancel into throw, right?
Absolutely.
Doing a TK Mistfinder cancel into throw. You know, like you can do so much wild stuff just to secure the throw.
Absolutely. Honestly, that's my least favorite part of the character. I get hit by that, especially on like Canada, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna cry.
Well, yeah, to be fair, that's my most favorite part of the character as someone playing Johnny, not on the other end.
Absolutely. We do have Joe here actually showing some life, coming in with almost a perfect, but we do have the positive bonus and Q-bar already.
Find anything here. Vault deal in with the PRC. Close slash is going to trade.
I want to see that hitbox viewer right there, actually. We do have the burst early, and we do have a minion out. That's always good. With the hard knockdown into more minion pressure. We do have the setup. That was a great guard call. And the backdash there, securing the throw. We do have a backdash incident here. We're talking about that exact same thing.
Yep.
The Fool, very confident in these throws.
We saw YRC gets blocked. The second block YRC of the night already. I think I got the theme of the evening for you.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, dropping the 2H there, though. We do have almost 100 meter, and we get the burst. So it looks like Joe is going to come up. We got the mix again. We'll see if the Fool can block it into the throw. And we talk about that OTG. Oh.
It is tying us up 2-2. Game number 5, Joe Brownie versus the Fool.
We're looking super tense now. I'm curious on how the Fool will adapt to these, especially because he's been doing a lot of these in Sengas, and they haven't really panned out. They've started throw tech, you can see it. Joe's doing a lot of defensive throw techs here on a lot of these with fall teals and stuff like that, and I'm curious if the Fool will actually adapt to that. But it looks like right now, burst off the table for both players. Joe at 50 meter into the OS. We do get that backdash OS there. Into the super. This probably will not wall break, knowing Jacko, but it will give OTG. Oh, and there's that 5D.
There you go. Nice tap dust and gets it through the wall at the very least. Got plenty of minion gauges available as well, but far slash into a throw. Sure.
You know, Johnny's special. There's that YRC not blocked. The curse has been broken for the night. We don't see it again. We do got that mix though.
The helicopter coming in, hitting that same side high. Joe Brownie now 1 round away from taking it 6 B's of
I'm always so scared of 6B against Johnny, I'm gonna be honest. With the 2S and like the way that Wildstar works for this character, it's just like so scary.
Very true.
Got the wall break into the BRC and Gold Burst working out really well. If you need to get on any round out of the losing position, you want the positive bonus there.
Absolutely. It's going to help you get a little bit more tanky, give you that extra meter as well. And speaking of tankiness, Joe Brownie wishes they had some right there.
Yeah. Oh, and there's that catch on the low. Baiting the super, but we do got 100 meter. No matter what, this is a scary situation here for the Fool.
Bursting out. Bit of a heroic burst, but you got a 100 meter and armor minion super, but they're dead to the card.
At the Jage.
Catches your toes. Still armored up. The flow slash counter hit on the jump, and you missed.
Oh, oh, there's the 2P. Okay. Oh, okay. The scramble situation there.
Hello, Curbio. Shout out to Curbio. I think he's doing brave bets over there currently in the new head server.
You have the minion out, and the JS catching the vault deal into the backdash catch, into the 2D whiff. It's a scramble situation. I've never seen one. And we do have the reset here into the card pressure. There's that in single once again. The 2D not matching.
I like some of the Fool. They're doing very shimmy heavy, very reset heavy. They're playing on that mental stack, and now it's time. We are in the blender. We have 100 meter now, and the slow slash counter hit. Oh no.
Oh
you
my
love and
gosh.
hate to see it. Taro the Fool going up.
Really clean from both players. I can't. The Fool has always waited for those throw situations. You can tell he's trying to bait the throw tech the entire set, so that when you get hit, he's like, it's the end of the game. I got you right where I want you, and it seemed to work out with all those throw loops, both times. Woo.
Next up, we're going to be getting some Slayer action. We've got Cloned coming in versus Shadow Gecko.
Actually, not familiar with Shadow Gecko, but
All repping the MASH tag. I'm trying to remember. Are they this Bridget player that just joined in? I think I recognize them from the band server brackets.
Yeah, definitely possible. I've definitely recognized the name, but not a character. But it looks like it will be Bridget. And Bridget versus Slayer is such an interesting matchup.
I can definitely see it. Lots of good spacing options for Bridget into the, and I mean a strong 2P and strong neutral is really like a lot of what you want in the Slayer matchup.
Bridget is just extremely airborne, and they're able to kind of lock down neutral pretty well. And they have a DP on like characters like Milia, where Milia's biggest weakness in the matchup is that they can't really get out of pressure without challenging really hard, and Bridget can. And so this is one of the weird matchups that I play with Slayer, where it's like, in theory, this can go anywhere. We can see that already. Both bursts are already off the table. You see that air movement into the Oki. Cross up. Oh, fakes it up. This should be death, actually. Close to 6H. No, we're just going to go for the pile bunker loop, and that kills. Good old Slayer.
Nicely done. Yeah, Clone keeping it simple for us. A little bit of a MASH team kill. DP.
Oh, there's that DP. The 6B catching there, I would not have guessed that. We do have the overhead there going into the wall break, and the super, oh my gosh.
That was a cool combo. You gotta give it up.
Honestly, I love Slayer's conversions because the defensive option turns into a combo tool. And there's the pile bunker just straight up denying the burst ever existed.
Listen, whoa. you gotta give it up on the like. Oh, I just realized I'm set to rematch. Grabbing air, I was good. Yeah, exactly. I was like, you gotta give it up when you are hitting throw at like half screen. Then that's just like Slayer fielding right at the tip of the 2H range.
You're just like, oh, that's great.
Mental stack applied, opponent hit throw at full screen, and now I win.
Yeah, we do see this turnaround here from Bridget. Looking really good for Shadow Gecko. We do have the MASH, though. Into the pile bunker. Goodness gracious, this is going to do a lot.
Got it again. The loop comes in. I think you're dead.
Oh my gosh, they are very dead.
Oh, you're alive.
They dropped the pile bunker.
That's okay.
Oh,
that's okay.
But it's okay. We do have Mappa.
That is the tricky pile bunker to land there.
It is.
That was a little tight.
The second pile bunker in a lot of combos is entirely dependent on when pile bunker wall sticks. If it's instant, pile bunker will not work, but if it's like delayed, like a frame from hitting the wall, you can actually get the second pile bunker, which is technically optimal if you don't have meter. So we do have that hard knockdown though. Oh, and that 6-speed, way too active. Oh my god.
Before the yo-yo even came onto screen, 6P is working out. PRC.
Oh, there's that Master's Hammer into the loop. Oh, and there's the cross up. This is going to do a number.
Yeah, a little bit of damage coming in from Cloned.
Oh, the pile bunker. I swear it would have hit. Oh, we do have the anti pile bunker, though.
Who needs forward dash cancel 6P when you have pile bunker?
That's, yeah. Oh my gosh. I forget how privileged I am right now. To be honest. Oh my god.
Nicely done. That is 2-0 so far for Clone. Is potentially, let's see, maybe connection.
Oh, I lost connection. Oh, I thought that was me. I'm sorry.
No, I think we're okay. I'm seeing if that was a spectator bug.
It might very well have been. It looks like they started the next game.
Oh my god. I literally like just realized that I didn't have the room settings right.
Yeah.
Winners.
It's a shame.
Supply regulation. Well, we will.
We could Slayer Ditto for that.
Yeah. We will hopefully. I see. Honestly, it looks like Shadow Gecko might be cooking it up a little bit while we wait for them to wrap up this next game. We're going to be looking at our bracket. Does look like I might have forgotten to mark a second round 3 game. So let me check here. You know, let's just go ahead and rock with the game right after this.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
We'll get.
Granted, that may very well be an OEG team kill.
It's true. You know. It's true. Listen, they pinged me today, and they were like, "You love OEG team kills," and I was like, "I don't know what you." That all got deleted. I do think that like
Yep.
watching this matchup from the like cabinet spectate is probably one of the funnier matchups to watch,
Oh
just
yeah,
because
absolutely.
like you just see
Hell's
these
just
huge
deleted.
chunks disappearing off of the bridge.
Yeah. You're just like, oh my gosh. The team kills are honestly so normal within teams, I'm gonna be honest. In our SGS bracket, there was 6. So it's
Yeah, I
just,
mean,
I
as
feel
the
like it's
team
par
gets
for the
bigger and
course.
bigger, the team kills become more inevitable. And
Yep.
as your players get better and better, like, I always joke that I'm the grand orchestrator of SJS team kills,
Yeah.
but they're like, it's actually just Hiho, like, giving me shit because they have a team kill in, like, losers finals. And I'm like, I
Yep.
can't help you there, Chief.
What do you? Honestly, if you're in like top 8, you just gotta do it. In pools and stuff, that's fine. But like, if you're in top 8 and you have a team kill, that's what could you do?
Yeah.
You place yourself in that situation. Why didn't you lose? You know. Looks like we do have Clone moving on, and we do have Squanto heading in. Looks like we'll probably continue. Is Clone staying? Did they leave?
Cloned is going to be taking that one 3-0 there over Shadow Gecko. Nicely done. We will be getting, we'll go ahead and give Cloned a little bit of a break here. We'll be getting Blue Heck and Happy Rio. I'm excited to see Blue Heck back in
Ooh,
bracket. I know they've been making their comeback happen recently, and I saw that they're in the Sin vs. Slayer showcase.
Yes, yes they are.
They're one of the OG goats. Blue Heck
They are
rocking that Sin Kisuke.
I am a big Blue Heck fan. I cannot lie.
It's hard not to be, honestly. When you're top 8ing with like release Sin, like
oh yeah, no, you earned it. You earned the respect. I mean, come on.
Then we got Happy Rio, who I believe is currently on their Gaming for Fun arc, which is also greatly appreciated.
That is extremely fair. That is not the input I did. I apologize. I forget, this is not the way this works.
I see Happy Rio on the Sin Kisuke.
Oh man, oh boy.
We're really gaming for fun?
We really are gaming for fun. We're gaming. That Sin v Slayer 5v5 is going to be really fun. It'll be quite interesting. I did see some good players in there I'm scared of, like Kanto. Kanto Kinte is extremely good, in my personal opinion. So, it'll be quite a set. We do have Blue Heck there, and we do see Happy Rio on this HC, so maybe not on the Gaming for Fun, unless, you know, you enjoy your main.
Over.
I don't know, man. In my personal experience, you should enjoy your main.
Yeah, true. The secret tech that fighting game players don't want you to know: if you enjoy playing the game, they can't hurt you.
That's so true. I'm gonna tell you from someone who has played every character bar 3 in tournament. Play who's fun, otherwise you will not play in tournaments with your main. It does not work. Does not work.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong with playing in top tier if it means you enjoy winning.
Very, very true. Or if you just enjoy the character. Like, honestly,
that is so fair. That's what I'm doing with Slayer.
Picking up Granblue and just booting up on Belial and like rolling my face on my buttons.
That was great.
It's just like, hey, listen, I got like an hour of Granblue gaming a month. I need to go 1-2 in this bracket and then go home and have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I gotta get, you know, some dinner afterwards with the homies, knowing I didn't go too, you know?
Get my 1-0 and then pop off, call myself the dabbler. Like, this is what I'm here to do. Honestly, the Granblue gamers are getting too good. I can't really, my Belial can't hang anymore. I gotta polish it up.
Yes. I got to like S and I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
But you see HC Color 4, which is a rare pick that I usually see Luke have, actually.
Oh yeah. A little Blue Jean Sin. Very excited. I'm stoked to see. It's been a long time, honestly, since we've seen Blue Heck, or since we've seen like Sin use case in general, honestly, in the bracket.
Absolutely. Last time I saw Blue Heck compete was when I was competing in like season 1.5 too. That was a long time ago.
The damage!
Oh, the damage! Oh boy!
That was off of a 5p frame kill into a close / counter hit. What are you doing right now? No follow-up, you got no stam!
Making the 2k whiff there. Not having stamina to kill, but we do have the neutral, and we have the backdash! Oh, that first slash punish!
A godlike backdash coming in.
We do have that elk hunt. 6K coming out.
Nice 2P.
Always good challenge there. Backdash into the actual reticle touch in there into the throw. Okay. The DP whiffing on the 2P? I'm actually super surprised on the whiff. I thought for sure that DP would have caught. We do have a wall break here. Happy Rio having the Oki. Not actually going for the JS, going for the close S, and getting the DP this time.
Solid stuff from Happy Rio.
There's that overhead. Oh, the throw.
Oh, man. I can see the Blue Heck game plan.
Absolutely.
You get this 5P whiff into whatever strike throw you want.
Yes.
It's already worked both times you've done it. That's, as a strike throw character, that's exactly where you want to be.
Absolutely.
You want your strike to work, and then your throw to work, and then the rest of the game they're just in your pocket.
Yeah, that's such a Kai thing too, like father like son. You see a lot of these 5P and like 5K whiffs out from Kais lately. It's kind of become the meta. It's like these throw whiffs.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have expected. Oh, and the burst.
Yeah, the burst is gonna work here. Get you right out of there. Red RC just to find anything but the air double jump.
Into the 2 shots to get the wall stick into the wall break without concentration. Solid stuff from Happy Rio. I'm very surprised it actually stuck. I'm gonna be honest.
Beautiful. Yeah, really solid stuff. And I mean, you kind of mentioned how like Sin has some similar game plan stuff to Kai. That's always been one of my favorite things in the identity of Sin Kisuke is that like he really just has so many cool things from Kai and from Soul put together in like weird situations that you wouldn't really expect. Like 2D is a really good example I always pull up because in the Soul mirror, 2D is one of Soul's best tools in the mirror, and 2D is Sin's best tool in the Soul matchup, which is just such a cool little like dynamic that they have.
You know, it's so funny. I genuinely love Guilty Gear because the identity of Guilty Gear's characters revolves around the story that they have with each other, and I don't see many, if not any, fighting games outside of Arc System games follow that trend.
Yeah.
And every installment is different, and it's so much more prevalent for like Sin, for instance, right? He has so much more of the identity of his parents as he's grown up in the game.
Yep.
That it's just like, holy cow.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Nice shimmy into the clown hit close slash.
Oh, and that picks up! Oh, into the super! That does so much damage. We do have Oki.
No Kara's needed here, but we got no Stam right now. So YRC is probably going to be a good choice, but right
there's
back
the
at
YRC. All into the throw bait. We do have that 60 whiffing, but not to worry. Oh, what a 2D!
Excuse me?
That was crazy. Okay.
Happy Chaos 2K can be beaten. It can be felled.
It can! I did not know. This move has plagued me.
I saw the dogs out, and Sin was just supposed to die there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something happened. I think my game's bugged. Check their PC.
Did I have the right installment of Strive?
Yeah, we're accidentally playing on next patch. Force installed it on everyone's computers.
They nerfed DLC 2Ks, I'm gonna be honest.
A new follower.
Matt Cox, thank you for the follow. Next patch.
I'm so excited for next patch. Like, please. I always wait for the next patch to figure out who I'm playing. Oh, the block and the roll there is great awareness. If people don't know, Curse having the reticle change is something that allows them to roll on Oki and actually get across that. It's really interesting. So being aware of that is awesome. And we do have the burst though on the super. Oh, there's that 5P whip though. Great DP there too. Both is whiffing, but looks like Sin got out of there. But we do have the RNG shot doing wonders.
Honestly, Blue Heck's doing really well with some of these defensive options, but they gotta be careful. They've been doing a lot of DP and YRC on just a close slash, and that's the scariest place to be hitting that bet.
Oh, absolutely. That's like you're gambling with your life, especially against a character like HC who gets these heavy counter hits into wall break, and they can kind of just do whatever, and it's just so scared. Ooh. Ooh.
Taking a little damage on that one. Yeah, good idea. Burst out there. Oh, quite get the pick up. The red RC splash didn't hit. That's a lot of meter down, and stamina is going to be slowly building back up. Bar slash connects. Oh no.
We do have that 5K doing work though. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's okay, no kill, but we do have the pick up on the close S doing wonders.
Once again,
There's that
that
throw.
5P. A little bit more.
Ball throw again.
Happy Rio starting to shut down in the corner here a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Great challenge, though. They are going to have to make some aggressive plays. Blue Heck is trying to overwhelm them, and we've seen that a lot with like 5P 6K after Wild Whistle, which is absolutely not true. You can definitely throw that. But, I mean, we have total control here from Blue Heck, and we see that with the run up 5D, not getting challenged whatsoever. And, I mean, we can just see that Averio is absolutely terrified here.
That's such an immaculate round there. The backdashes have worked out. I don't
Every
know.
time.
I remember them buffing Sin backdash and not really thinking that much of it. But like you're really seeing it here. There is so much that is just like just out of range. And it's a little bit of like Schadenfreude, right? Of getting the character that backdashes on round start every game is getting backdashed on their approach instead.
Yes. Oh, there's that 2K though, avoiding the far slash. And we do have no blocks on Oki. Probably going for either a throw RPS OS, and then oh, but we do have the wall break. Oh, and we got the curse applied too. That's gonna be really scary here. No burst, absolutely full resources. Looking really strong. Just going for the closest there, no challenge. Throw catching and beating the 2K there. That's absolutely unfortunate for Blue Heck.
Get out of here with that posture check, Nox. We've got potentially going into a game 5 here once again, if Happy Rio can keep it locked in.
We do have that zoning. Into the hard knockdown, bullets reload. Trying to go for the throw there.
Spacing is so
close.
close.
The L cut. All the whip there, but no punish. The car roll catching there on the 5K. We do have the super.
Does catch on the close slash, and we are going to be getting the wall break full meter dump.
That was actually so smart. I didn't breaking the wall there was honestly I actually did not know it could explode on the third hit. I will be honest. I thought it was just done after that.
Oh yeah, so you have the it's something that was like it's so incredibly rarely used. You have the option of spending 100% of your meter as Sin to get that extra explosion at the end.
Well, it's not that I didn't know the explosion existed. It's more so the fact that you can explode after the third hit, because if you normally get the third hit, it normally wall breaks. And so the fact that the explosion was required to make the wall break, I'm like, how did you have that situational awareness? 'Cause I certainly would never have thought of that.
That's that playing bottom one Sin mentality.
Yep.
Kind of shit that only a player like Blue Heck knows.
Look at that wall break though. Looking about half on concentration, but we do have concentration buff from the focus. Not going for Oki, going for the 5D again. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of these close assists, and I wonder if Blue Heck will start deep games. It looks like this game is over.
Yep. That is going to be taking us to a game number 5. The little BRC into 2P conversion there for Happy Rio.
We do have a game 5, which if you're in a game 5 situation against HC specifically, I mean, that's never a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. We get to see what the options are becoming, what the mental stack is starting to look like. The strike throw was working out a lot earlier for Blue Heck, but it seems like it's kind of lost some steam.
Absolutely.
Game 5 against HC, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, Sin was like, for at least a time, kind of the happy chaos killer. Just with such a powerful DP, lots of good approach options, and a billion damage is really what you need, right?
Oh, there's that DP on the closest that I was just talking about. We do have that 5P into the safe jump. Trading though on the 5P. Oh, then why is he still catching? Would have spilled death there. Okay.
Anti-air flow slash gonna clash with the air option. No follow-up on the DP, actually mashing out on that. Interesting spot to RPS on that DP though. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. The burst, gotta save it for next round. I'm lying. I'm a liar and a crook.
Oh, that 2P picks up. You know, with HC having only like one bullet or like none. Oh, dude. Oh, there's the burst again. We want this game.
Burst into clone. Oh, this is actually such a rough situation too, though.
Oh no, the DP! No. DP getting caught. Oh no!
Backdash into gunshot is gonna steal your fate here. 2K for the round start.
We do have the bait on the DP. Blue Hawk being patient, but catching the backdash into the Oki. We do have that closest into the super.
And look at the awareness of the routing. Instead of trying to greed for a pickup there, just opts for the Oki with the perfect frame kill.
Absolutely. We do get the super though on the challenge with the 2P. Going for the full wall break. This is not a good situation for Blue Hawk at all.
Barely any damage on that HC combo though, so you do have an opportunity to make something happen here. Nearly 100 meter for both players.
Oh, the babies!
Excuse me?
Going for the meter on the the super. This may get caught by the bullets. I'm not sure. Oh, the
Fast RC into the overhead. YRC right back at you. Finds it with the 2S, but nothing. Both players have burst once again.
Oh my god.
The JPs. No, got caught backdashing in the air.
Not the bullet.
One bullet. Happy Rio takes that in a nail biter 3-2. Holy cow.
Woo. That was quite the nail biter. That could have gone either way. Both players bursting at like 1 health. I was just like, there's no way.
We're not saving shit in this house.
No, of course not. You know, we have a clone. He's on 1. I can build the resources back, and I mean, it works out. I'll be honest. It's a woo.
We've got Cloned versus ya boy Squanto. I know that Squanto has been doing a lot of labbing of the Slayer matchup. Slayer has been a problem matchup for him recently, though. So we're going to have to see how the Potemkin holds up. And then after that, we're going to be getting, before our top 8, Toxins versus Wild, which is so funny to me. So I think we're going to be racing to get Wild on stream first, running the last match I can, winners finals before any Wild. Okay, sounds good.
Whoa,
that is the wonderful homie elusive. I was going to say that it is so funny to me. I really didn't plan this, but I was like, you know, it would be great if we got, when Toxins, the Axel player, eventually fights Wild. Like, Wild is such a solid player, but we saw them suffering last week in the Zoner Gauntlet.
So, if I remember correctly, Toxins is actually an Anji player. I don't know.
Oh,
if that's
is Toxins
true.
the Anji?
I believe that it's the Anji. Also, this is the elusive. What's up, Kopi? Oh,
thank God. I was gonna say I thought the Toxins was the Axel, but hey, I get it mixed up a little bit. I'm trying to think of who it is I'm thinking of then. We've got the OEG team kill on deck here. As always, we got that.
Oki! Oh, there's the Pot Buster. This won't kill, but this will certainly give good Oki, and we might see another Super PRC. Yep, exactly.
PRC, Super PRC right back at ya. This is scary. There's a lot of damage on this routing. Do we find enough to kill? I think we do.
This is absolutely enough to kill. Moving on to the next round. Slayer looking in charge. Oh no, that's a huge counter hit. Going for the corner route.
So that corner pressure does find a counter hit, but it's just going to take it as a reset. 2K2D. This is the speed the Slayer is known for. You got to be ready to keep playing the RC. Oh man, off all that meter built too.
Going for the red RC there, getting him off the wall, killing him, and then getting the burst there. Looking really good for Squanto. We do get the OS against the backdash. Not quite catching, but we do get the counter hit there.
Trying to find any hit here. You can get a lot done with the Potemkin.
Trying so hard to catch the Mappa Hunch. I mean, oh, there! Okay. That wall's down!
Okay, sure.
Okay. Looking like a pile bunker out here, the way that stuck to the wall at 1 hit.
Oh no, they juiced the pot JD.
No!
The BBL Potemkin coming in.
Oh, we do got the 5 player catching? This should absolutely all break. And they got the meter for the super here. Oh my. Should see a yep. There's the Master's Hammer Oki, and we should have absolutely death. Yes.
Well, 5P to close things out perfect on the screen. for the first match of this team kill. Also, it's a little bit different vibes with Elucid actually in the booth, but hey, shout out to Elucid for putting together the OEG skin mods. I promise I'm gonna get my life together.
They're not as good as I normally make. That was a long time ago.
Hey, listen, I love these mods. They bring me so much joy, and I will eventually get my life together and commission the rest of the like 4 characters that have come out since then.
I should revamp them. I need to. I've been meaning to, actually. There's some mistakes I see. I'm like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? So, part of getting better, I suppose. But
very true. We're in the Garuda. Pressure here. Not flinching, though, from Clone.
Not challenging whatsoever, though.
Oh my god,
the challenge there.
Squanto bursting. You got so much risk gauge.
Oh, going for the reset. Oh, going for another reset. Oh, going for the third reset. Okay.
All right. I think we found. Oh no, you actually one more reset here.
I actually think that Clone could have killed off of the last counter hit. I'm gonna be honest. So, there's no way that traded. Okay. 5H after the low. This should absolutely be a wall break here. You see the delay to us for the big body. Oh, and the we get the super here. Woo!
First counter is going to be doing a lot of work for you there. And the rate at which Cloned is just absolutely throwing out options. Red RC into the dust.
It's so interesting because I see so many different types of Slayers, and Cloned is absolutely one of these ones that it's just like, I'm going to throw 100 options at you. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. You know, it's like, challenge me. I dare you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Also, big shout outs for the raid from Just Mids, our homies up in Canada. Just Mids is Mississauga's hottest new fighting game series. They're serving up weekly doses of GGST and GBVSR action, featuring top players like Kami99 and Stunstar. Don't miss out on the bonus prize pool and epic brackets. Big true. We had 3 OEG members in their bracket today. Hopefully y'all had a blast up there. Speaking of OEG members, though, we got a team kill on deck.
Surely player will be nerfed. Surely, from someone who plays this character. Surely. Genuinely, I only want them to be nerfed because I want people to stop playing this character so I can just play them in peace.
Real. I want to stop feeling guilty and having, like, I changed my R code because, like, I'm not built to play a top tier. Like, I can't handle people talking shit, and I'm just like, I just want to play the game, play a silly little vampire guy, man.
I've been like a low tier player since season 1. I'm just like, bro. Back when Kai was considered like bottom 3 and then Testament was like bottom 2, and I'm just like, I can't take it, bro.
I mean, but honestly, like, are you gonna nerf Slayer in October? Come on, it's literally his month.
Dude, I hope they nerf him. I'm gonna be honest. I just want his damage nerfed.
Should have played Nago for 3 years. You'll understand it. Yeah. See. Oh, we got bait coming in here. Squanto's got a good option. Of course, the Buster coming through. Oh damn! Neonex took a bracket. That's crazy. Can't believe Slidehead didn't hit there, honestly.
Clone getting away with these Master's Hammers after 6H. Very unusual. I wonder if we'll see Squanto actually call him out with either like a Heat Knuckle or an Air Throw.
Yeah.
A lot of Slayers do stuff like 2S into Dandy Step, and including people like Nixus, who've been like a top level player for a while now. And it works surprisingly well.
Good jump on the third Garuda. Just looking scary though. Squanto has an opportunity.
You got the Mega Fist back calling up the Mappa Hunch. Oh, into the overhead, good block. The 5H whiffing. Oh, and the trade into the OGG!
Oh no. The trade combo. Who's got a higher level attack? And it is, of course, the Slayer. Clone's gonna be taking that 3-0. Very nicely done.
Really solid there from Clone. That's an unfortunate matchup. Woo.
All the red parts of Slayer's moves are becoming blue in October. Oh no. Literally just nerfing the players who want to play Slayer because they think he looks cool.
He does look cool, man. I'm gonna be honest. He's so fun.
Go. I do see Wild entering the room. We're gonna get Toxins in here as well.
This is gonna be a top 8 qualifier match.
Yep.
along with some more coming up. We got QD versus Clone. That'll be an interesting one. Happy versus Ordinary Magician's always fun. Unix already making it to our top 8 position. Unix being a Slayer.
D running the
And,
gauntlet,
yeah,
by the
on.
way. Just took out Lakey 3-2 and is immediately gonna have to fight Cloned afterwards.
Yeah, this is quite the Slayer gauntlet, which is unfortunately just the patch right now. To be honest.
Get Toxins on in here. So we can get our... the matchup is fine still. Toxins up versus Wild. Slayer Infestation. If my bracket was all Slayers, I would win the tournament. That, I don't doubt that for a microsecond, honestly.
I don't know, man. I played Casper the other day. I have never feared a Geo like I've feared Casper. Like, along with, like, Nitro, they're just doing stuff that I had no idea this character could ever do something like this. I'm gonna be 100%.
Geo maybe just be the secret Slayer killer. That's
Bro, I don't know. I did win the set, but I was scared. Man, I was out here just like, oh, please.
Mankind knew that they
Oh man, cheap viewers.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I'm a cheap viewer. It's called poor, so. Projectile coming out. We do got the throw. Possibly Grudog. We do see it. The 2S into the overhead, actually, on the cross-up. Oh, the throw whipping there onto the challenge. Oh, going instead for the reset there. And the throw reset. Looking really strong here from Toxins into the super. Looking really good. Whoa. What is happening? What an IADJK there. Definitely did not think it would corner swap, but great 5-star, right?
Gary, the multi-hitting overheads.
Oh, we do see those plus frames looking out really good. That far slash is especially good at catching backdash. Oh, and that counter hit 5H is going to absolutely explode.
Yeah, 100% burst out there. Anji's 2P, of course, is always going to be that terrifying button.
Absolutely. We do see the plus frames though. We do have the deflect shield and the spin coming from behind.
Multi-hitting overheads. Nothing quite piercing just to stay safe in the neutral. Both these players know it all comes down to these neutral interactions.
Oh, there's that counter hit though into the absolute death. Looking super clean from Toxins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anji players getting away with war crimes this patch, mind you. I'll be honest.
Honestly, Anji's kind of always getting away with war crimes. He's kind of just that guy.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna be real.
He also, like, doesn't usually change a ton. So, like,
No.
the Anji players are just doing the same stuff they were doing a year ago, but
Yes,
they're just
better at it.
Yeah.
I'm out here, like, having to fight Macmans every day or whatever because of the SGS. I'm just like, please, bro. Please.
Another patch of Macmans not having to deal with any new routing and just gets to focus on defense. Oh, joy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. I'm out here on, like, the third character crisis of the day, and I'm just like, please, just help. Here's those throw loops, though. Butterfly Oki looking real strong. And those plus frames into the 5D. No super, but we do have the wall break there and positive. It's looking pretty clean here, and we do have the ID back GS to carry out and beat that run-up throw.
Oh. Is Toxins rocking that koi? Sorry, it's not showing in the start. I see it. Thank you. Thank you for the org check. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. I read koi, and that's the name of the fish DP, and I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, wait.
The tilapia? Tilapia toxins?
I was like, wait. Oh, we're talking about the org. Oh, yeah.
Ace, here we go.
Routing. Looking really strong. Bar slash again. Oh, the catch on the backdash, though.
And Wild, I think that it comes to show, like, one of the things that makes the Geo into Slayer and Wild playing into Slayer so potent is, like, just these micro-dash far slashes. Far slash, I think, has always been kind of an underrated button on Geo, but it's like, you can just get this micro-dash into a bunch of active frames whenever you want it, and it's so nice.
Geo's always just been an underrated pick. They're not really used a whole lot or explored. And you see, like, Nitro, for instance, like, winning Evo, using the character in his roster, and it's just like, man. Like, Geo's never been, like, a consistent top 1 character, but, you know, they've always been really pretty solid as a counter pick.
And I mean, strike throw characters in general, I think, always shine when you're playing at the top level, because at the end of the day, like, your little gimmicks of, like, how your character works aren't going to do too much for you. It's all about that raw fighting game talent. Speaking of which, we'll dive
yeah, that air super kill. I actually thought the Anji Guts would have saved him there, but no, not at all. It looks really good. I don't know. I would play Geo if Geo wasn't extremely boring for me, but I actually love watching Geo. Geo's always a really interesting character. I've never seen a Strive character that I did not at least enjoy somewhat watching. They always make them look so good.
For sure. Gotta love
see some
our
life.
silly little anime game.
Absolutely. We do see some life here from Wild into the 6P round start, calling out that 5K, which has been used pretty much every time. The Toxins looking really strong. Oh, there's that fast Rin. Ooh, oh, into the high-low. Plus frames. Restand. Oh, and that jump call out there was really strong. Oh, but the spin is absolutely going to do some numbers.
Yeah, I mean, getting out of the corner for free there. This is a lot coming through. You got a 100-meter here as well. Any hit is going to be...
This is absolutely death. Super just to make sure. But absolutely going to kill. It's super clean. Toxin's still having burst here. Wild's not too far behind, but having a round up is extremely good right now. Even if Toxin's bursts at any point, he'll get it back probably by the next game if needed. And there's that deflect shield. Really good. Oh, we have the cross up. And we have Garudog throw into the Garudog again.
There we go.
Oh, this is going to do some damage.
Listen, I have been seeing listen, people on Twitter have been complaining about everything recently, but I've been seeing a lot of Garudog Doom lately.
Oh, absolutely. I hate Garudog. I'm going to be completely honest. That move is... Woo!
Sorry, wrong chat.
Did you see that Garudog there? Into the double low, into the counter hit. Oh, this is going to do some damage into the super.
Garuda, a character with a dash, is wild. But what if the Garuda was also a dash?
I mean, yeah. This should absolutely be death here with the super. Looking really good from Wild. Looking like a big perfect here, if I'm not mistaken. Absolutely. It is now 2-2. Wild put it in the life. And what everybody's looking like a completely dominated Anji set.
Yep.
Going into game 5.
Was originally looking so clean for Toxins, but is indeed going to be moving on for the time being. Wild is up and has the momentum.
You know, Geo is such a scary character in a set because you look at like all the little adaptations, and I'm so much more scared of a Geo than I am like a Kai because it's so much instant. It's all preemptive. It feels like.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, you fight a really good Geo who varies their timings against and adapts on offense against your defensive choices, and I mean, like, it's terrifying.
She is such an adaptation gamer kind of character. I mean, one of our lovely TOs, Busy Bum Jen, known Geo player, known adaptation gamer. And it's just like, you watch them at a major or in a bracket, and you go down 0-2, and there's just no fear on their face, because they know exactly what they need to do. It's just about making it happen.
Oh, we do have that far slash catching again. Looking really strong. We do have the high-low. Gets the low this time. Looks like this will probably be a wall break. Absolutely. Charge dust through the wall to get that positive.
At least getting that positive bonus. Lots of defenses available. Another one.
Reached again! I have heard so many hunters say that move is bad, but I look at that hitbox and I'm like, Testament? You know, like, there's no way. Looks like that working out really well. No challenges yet.
Actually find the overhead.
There. Ooh, gets that burst though on the deflect shield. Chasing again with this. Oh, and the whiff into the 6P. Classic Guilty Gear moment.
No, didn't
Drops.
quite wait long enough.
Oh, didn't punish though. Oh, we do have the plus frames though. Challenging there on the +6. Getting caught with a 2S, and that is death. Toxin's absolutely in the head.
I gotta shout out, and seeing Toxin's use of like movement on the Anji has been really, really interesting. I think that they're almost always canceling their Fujins early, either into a jump or just like right there, into a fast Fujin, into a Shi, just to put something out there. Really nice.
This is working out really well. Oh my gosh, we do get the corner swap. This may actually kill. Oh, it does not wall stick though. We do get the corner run out. Oh, into the BRC conversion. Oh, that's side swap.
I wanted to be on even HP anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. This might. I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Even HP, hard knockdown.
This is looking really good. Safe jump. On the throw. Oh. Toxin's cleaning it back up. It was looking desperate, I'm gonna be honest. Once I saw Wild start picking up, I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Wild started getting that momentum for sure, and I think that should be bringing us into a game 5. Yeah, so we're 2-2 currently.
Oh, are we now on game 5? I thought
Yeah,
Toxin
yeah.
was actually up 2. That's my fault. Forgive me.
No worries. I always second guess myself because, like, I don't know, did I count wrong? We'll figure it out. If they queue up again,
I was like, oh, they're queuing up again. All right, makes sense. We do the game 5 here then.
another game 5. We've been absolutely cooking with these game 5s today.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
We do have that throw bait working out really well. The spin though is going to do a number. Getting the burst out early for both players. That did not catch though. I'm really surprised. But we do have the 5H challenge. Conversions? Into the reset. Okay, we have an American reset here. Into the meter. Getting out of the corner at least. Going for the overextension on the throw. Working out really well. That 2K2D was very interesting. I'm actually really surprised that 2D. Oh, okay, we do have a super.
He's coming in. Red RC off of it and does find the kill. Very little proration on those supers.
Absolutely. You look at the damage off the characters, just reverse the super, and you're like, oh, I'm dead. Yeah. These matches have been so swingy. Like, see, like, one Toxin's, like, going up super hard, and then we got the chill, and we got Wild coming up.
Yep.
Like, I never know. We go the jump. No challenge. Ooh!
Tried to find something to press there, but it was a mistake.
Absolutely.
That lag here right there is just you deciding whether or not you're alt F4ing at that moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought for sure we'd see one. We do have the deflect shield. That absolutely catching there with the Nagiha. Dipper absolutely nuts. Going for the throw bait. Gold burst into the challenge there. Killing with the 4-2Ps. Looking really
The 4-2Ps being the winning combo.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta love my favorite combo, 2P, 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 2P.
Yeah, good old self-gatlings, yeah.
All right, beautiful stuff, and that is our top 8, at least the top side of our top 8 confirmed. We've got Kuya D, who just took a 3-0 over Cloned, Wild, who just beat Toxins on stream, Ordinary Magician, and Neonex. Ordinary Magician's gonna be cooking it up on that Asuka, and they may be spared from the Asuka team kills for once.
I'm gonna be honest, it's really surprising. Every time I ever see Medic ever fight in a bracket, they're always having to fight Asuka, so good for them.
Yeah.
Finally avoiding.
Yeah, good for them. Oh, wait, there is still a chance. All Christie just needs to beat Luna, and they'll be able to make it in the top 8 for the Asuka team guild.
Oh, that's a Bridget versus Asuka? Who knows? Let's just be honest.
Monitor turned off mid-match. Oh no.
Oh no.
We saw the lag on the super. It went down to like 0 frames per second.
Yeah.
Oh, that is tragic. Hey, GG's all around. We'll be getting into our top 8 here in just a minute. We're going to take a real quick 15-minute break, and we will be right back with some top 8 action for y'all. We'll catch you here shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Pardon me, I just sneezed. I got a little bit of a runny nose, but we are getting in with some top 8 action. I literally pulled up my stream to update the bracket title so that we could get some of these gamers in here. While I read off the names, we've got Kuya D, Wild, Ordinary Magician, of course, Magician, and Neo next, repping the Slayer.
Looks like we have some of the losers as well. It seems like Clone made it through, and we have El Christie as well, another Oscar.
Very, very nicely done. Glad to see some OEG rep in the top 8 of our own bracket.
Always.
Gonna get to see Clone cook it up a little bit. For now, though, we're gonna be getting Kuya D and Wild. They will hopefully be able to get in here onto the stand.
It's going to be Abba versus Geo. I'm not sure how this matchup goes. Based on Wild's reaction, I assume either a personal or a character matchup failure here, but we'll
Anji
see.
into Leo into Abba, both brackets want me to fail, clearly. You know, that is understandable. I can imagine the Abba matchup being a pain point for Geo. Abba just does a lot, and it's rough. It's rough to deal with. Silent Yeen, thank you for the raid. The top 8 is going fantastic. If I lose, I might fight Nazca. Well, you know, I mean, if you win, you might fight Nazca too.
It's okay. Geo can get that matchup's not great. As far as I remember, that matchup's fine, but
we poor Wild last week. What was it? It was 2 Oscars. Well, you had Lakey beat until Lakey swapped to Oscar, and then you fought another Oscar into an Axel or something like that last week.
Oh,
it was
boy.
like
that is a run. I don't care if you win those matches or not. That's
3 Oscars into an Axel. Yeah.
Fun time. I'm gonna be honest, fighting and playing Oscar for long term is really hard. Why is Kuya going on that? Okay, he's coming back down. I have to swap in bracket every time on Axel. I don't have the mental fortitude for that, I want to be honest.
Yeah, listen, actually, I will tell myself that I'll learn the matchup eventually, but you know, hey, maybe a full screen arbiter save testament. I'll just cope and think that.
You know what? I love full screen arbiter, but they need a lot more help than that.
You know, hey, what are you gonna do?
Nice.
We'll get Kuya Dion in here for the Abba versus the Geo, as Wild is gonna be fighting for our first top 8 spot.
Absolutely. Kuya been looking really clean, and Wild, of course, showing their stuff against Toxins. It'd be quite an interesting matchup.
Yeah, glad to see Kuya making it into the top 8 for sure. Gonna get to see how they're cooking in the passive ground star, which I find kind of interesting, honestly.
Oh, 100%. Both these characters have really strong aggressive round starts, so it's quite interesting. Not even wanting to give them the burst chance, we want to get into that overhead.
To pipe up 2 Slayers, it's okay. Mask is off. The jealousy rage meter is all gone. That's got to be one of the things that kind of benefits you the most. You have a lot of good frame traps and a lot of good options as Geo. Abba having a 4-framer, definitely scary, but you can run a lot of good pressure on Geo.
Well, that burst. It's a really aggressive burst here.
Air throw back.
Great air throw, though. Ooh. Oh, missed, though.
Okay, micro dash into the far slash.
Carrying that dash momentum that far slash is terrifying. 5P trading? Whoa! Oh, also a throw there.
Oh, I like the kind of fake Oki coming on there with the JD, and we've got close slash pressure for days.
Close for days! One for the wall break, not enough time to reset the meter. Looking really strong though. We got those 2Ks. Probably I think they might be the biggest 2K in the game right now. I'm not quite sure on that. Don't fact check me, but
and no fact checking allowed in top 8.
Getting away with a lot of these spiral arrows. I'm curious if Q will actually start to 6P them. We've seen them a lot after 5H especially.
We're getting those 2 S's even.
Yeah, absolutely.
could definitely be a very, very scary option for the ABBA, but this is, yeah.
Oh, there's that 5D looking really good. Look at the meter. Goes into the Jealous Rage. Goes off immediately. Wanted to keep that meter in the screen position. Oh, there's that cross up. RC. Tap dust. Oh, this could go all downhill.
We've got the lows, we got the highs. Can you avoid it for long enough? Just a 6P in neutral.
That was so scary. I'm like,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
you throw on a 6P, if you whiff it, you die. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, if you whiff it or I hit like 3 of my options, then you're just completely dead. I mean, it's a good option for sure, especially for Geo, because the 6P is just so active, right?
It is. I think of like Milia, especially. Milia's 6P being based. I think it actually is active the entire animation.
That's crazy.
Like,
I know. I always call out the Geo 6P activeness because it always beats Testament 6P by like 1 or 2 frames. And if you 6P each other back and forth, Geo just always wins.
I hate Milia 6P. It's that move. It's fine. I was blessed with a good 6P for a long time. It's insane. I 100% agree on Christian.
Exactly. It's kind of crazy. Here we go. We got some strike and throw.
That's like Testament 2H levels of insanity on activity. We do get that 6P.
Into the red RC. I like the patience going for a little bit of a burst bait, even if the burst isn't on the table. We got plenty of damage to work with.
Really good for Wild here. Good position into the spiral arrow. Far slash again going for that cross up. The fake Guru Dog there, not being challenged, and that counter hit into probably the wall break here. Yep, great. Oh, into the reset.
Yeah, I like taking the reset there, honestly. Into the ABBA. You get to keep your corner for a little while longer. Potentially, oh no. We're going for a few too many resets here.
But now I'm not sure if it's unintentional or... There's that 5P challenge. Really good stuff. Oh, there's the reset into the meter. It's a Jealous Rage in theory. No, they're going for the throne instead. That 2K into the overhead. Resetting that bar back to 50 on the Jealous Rage into the wall break.
Yeah, plenty to safe jump with here. Oh, nope.
Going for the burst though. Oh, the air super threat is so strong.
No, you got it first. And you have 100 meter and the key grab pressure potentially.
Oh, absolutely. This is extremely death.
Yep. Good job sealing the deal on that one. These 6Ps in neutral are scary. I think that it's basically just like a hard call out on the fact that Kuya's just refusing to do run up Donzai.
I'm bro. Oh, there's again that 6P that we just talked about. Going into low onto from the DP though. That pause frame being absolutely ridiculous there, but the 6P catching the 5H. BRC still keeps the positioning. Aggressive on that follow-up though. Not working out. Looks like this will definitely be wall break.
Are you dead?
I don't think death, maybe.
No calculators? You're
nope.
so close.
Not quite. All the bait there. Oh, into the JH!
Very nicely done. Wild is up 2-0. Was sweating it on the ABBA matchup, but seems like they got at least a couple options for it.
Absolutely. Looking really good. I believe Wild up 2-0 right now. Looking like a match point here.
Yeah, could definitely bring things. I mean, honestly, closing things out with a 3-0 here would be so good.
Absolutely. You never want ABBA to get some traction. Once they start getting momentum, ABBA can just be terrifying.
Yeah. Has a lot of hard call-out options, a lot of strong things to RPS with. There's that JD.
Touches that JD.
Trying to throw some preemptive buttons of 6Ps into 5Ks, but honestly, I think Wild is just 2 steps ahead at this point.
There's that that far slash again, into the Guru Dog, into the throw. Kuya not biting at all on these throw baits. We do have the BRC mix though. Woo!
This one you're going down.
100%. There's no calculator needed. The multi-hits especially, it's over.
Very solid stuff. Yeah, you can see Kuya's just trying to test the waters with any options they can find. Here we go, finally into the install.
There's that overhead. Into the super? Absolutely. We want that full meter into the hard knockdown. Looking really good. This is a great position here for Kuya.
Yep.
So much
meter
in that overhead. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely death. No calculator needed for that one.
We say that every ABBA is a threat, and this is what we're talking about, right?
Exactly.
Like, you really just got like 3 sequenced there, and it is not a good time. Ooh, what a shitty though.
We're finally biting. We do have the Jealous Rage. Patience. Good FD cancels. We might see a swap. No, aggressive. Oh, okay. No punish though. Great 6B finally calling that out. Want that plus range into the throw. We might have a swap here. Oh, we're gonna swap now. Oh, good throw. You're always looking for the overhead and the low, but you're not looking for the throw. Oh my gosh.
You're dead. Never mind.
You might very well be. Holy cow. Wow. Okay.
Kuya D coming up with the most obnoxious combo I've ever seen in my life, but it works out. You eke out the right amount of damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, I gotta get a little bit of hater energy out every now and then. That is
I'm so with it, man. I'm so with it. I'm always around for Alba hate. Don't talk to Hiho. That man will always do about this character. No offense to him.
Here we go, getting into game number 4, a well-played reversal for Kuya D. We always say if the journey of the reverse sweep begins with a single round, and Kuya has made that happen for themselves.
They say never to go up 2-0.
True.
Very good reason. This combo, oh my gosh, it does. Multi.
Oh, it's a funny button. Oh no.
Okay. The YRC there, getting the 5H. High-low. JD? Oh, into plus rates? Oh, and a 6B on the aggression. Oh, sure. We'll take the patience there. Going right for him.
I mean, it's such a, right after that install, it's such a privileged position to be in. Even if the deflect shield goes through, you often have enough advancing moves that you can really make something happen still.
100%.
And, I mean, just waiting, when you have all the cards in your hand and your opponent's got an empty hand, why not just wait for them to hang themselves anyway?
No reason not to, you know. That low catching. We do have a burst, goes right for the Jealous Rage. We do have meter on deck for a while, which obviously comes out really well. There we go.
Huge PRC coming through there.
We've seen like Kuya out here showing that why you don't go up 2-0, but I mean that was a good swing around on the momentum. It looks really strong right now for a while. This should absolutely be a wall break into super. This is a really poor position here for Kuya. They do have some meter to work with. Let's see if they use it. Good block on the 5D though.
A little bit scary. 5H coming in just to escape from the corner. The IB on the jump in, but no punish after.
Here's that throw. Oh, tries to backdash. No!
We are bouncing off of that wall. Wild going
yes,
up 3-1.
Good stuff from Wild there. You never want to let ABBA get any momentum in that one round. It looks like they were willing to take it back using some really good aggression plays.
Yep.
And, I mean, it worked out really great. So,
ABBA,
moving on to our winners finals, I believe.
We're still on the winner semifinals. Yeah, we got Ordinary Magician versus Neo next coming in.
Oh, I apologize. I meant for Wild. Moving on to our winners finals.
Oh, yeah. Wild will be, as soon as I somehow stop reporting matches exactly backwards. Hold on. Wild 3-1. There we go.
We do have Ordinary Magician versus Neonex. This is a cursed matchup coming from someone who has played literally both these characters fairly extensively. This matchup is quote-unquote impossible to lose on Slayer, and I will die on that hill, no matter how many players choose to say that that matchup is losable. I promise you it's not.
You know, I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see a literally unlosable matchup. There we go. But immediately, though, Ordinary Magician's in the driver's seat at the very least. Gonna catch Slayer in the defensive position.
going for the super. Looking with 3 teleports, never what you want to see, but we do have 2 5-hands into the super. Definitely going to be able to pull up with the other 4.
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh, the drop though. Oh, it's okay. We got 2D.
Just get the rounds over as quickly as possible. Make sure that Slayer doesn't figure out how to play the matchup.
Absolutely.
This is definitely an enjoyer for card draws, and enjoyers of big red bars are also going to be prospering here. Speaking of, we're immediately getting a mana break combo.
We do, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Master's Hammer, cross up, 5D, absolutely gone. And that's just what we're talking about.
The double cross up into the overheads. There we go. Just dash back, get some cubes on the screen.
Cross up though. Pulling a book out of Slayer himself.
Run out of those cubes. But Ordinary, if there's anyone I can count on to never run out of cubes, it's Ordinary.
Oh, that overhead whiff. Okay.
I mean, listen, you do always, as the low tier defender, you do always have the wild card of, like, if you're playing a matchup that's so bad, it kind of tricks your opponent into playing like shit sometimes.
Yep.
Absolutely. And it's just like, I can get away with anything because this matchup's so bad. Oh god, Ordinary Magician is rolling cards across my face.
Yeah. And we see, I mean, the scramble situation, a lot of times, especially at good Oscars, it's like, you look at their cards, they're like, they should not be pressing. But yeah, sometimes you get away with it. Like, Zondo is especially extremely good at that. Is where it's just like, you have no clue, you know? If I'm an advantage, because you're looking at me running at you. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely saw some good signs of life from Neonex there, though. 2 Oscars, 2 Slayers, and 1 Abba. I don't feel bad about missing out tonight. Yeah, you know. Can't blame you. We'll see if Neonex has the right callouts. Right now, though, it's definitely Ordinary Magician's game to lose.
We do got those portal cubes coming out. We got Arpeggio looking like a staircase over here. Into that 6K with the 5 cube to make anything they want true. They got all the power in the world.
Cross-up throw? Okay.
Oh, this should absolutely be death. Absolutely. Nice.
Yeah, Ordinary Magician is just, honestly, is just playing it so perfectly here, getting all of the right callouts. Oh, really?
Combos?
Okay. Yeah. There we go. We've got the cages out. Make sure to study up. Gonna be stuck down bagging in this corner for a little while.
Oh, there's the double low. Super to stop the supposed Mappa hunch, catches the dash, goes right for the Tesco's 3 there, gets out.
Neonex has not been allowed to hit a button in so
not
long.
At all.
You IRC and it's still not over. Man.
Looking really strong here for Medic. I mean, complete domination of neutral. Oh, yeah. Wanting nothing to do with Mappa hunch, nothing to do with pressure. I mean, that's how you have to play this. It's just, if you can't deny the Slayer getting in, you're kind of screwed at any point. Especially because his combos do so much damage to your mana gauge and does so much damage to draw.
Seems as this Asuka is in your future. It may very well. We'll see if Neonex can make something happen here. Wild is probably the most torn between, like, if I face a Slayer, I probably guarantee win, and if I face an Asuka, I'm gonna guarantee be miserable. Win or lose.
Definitely biting my tongue here on this impossible match.
Yeah. The strongest commentator curse, honestly. Literal 10-0 matchup.
Look, you just gotta believe, man. I'm playing. I know.
Me saying that Testament is a winning matchup and then against Gold Lewis and then White Wild Assault comes out. Like,
exactly. We do have the mana break though. Neonex pulling up the 6 Sage on OP. And there's that 5D. This should absolutely kill. No need for anything fancy whatsoever, but we are going to super just to make sure. Absolutely for the wall.
Ordinary Magician came to chat to say, "Oh, Christy, don't say that." And immediately, Neonex starts running away with it.
It's the curse, man. Oh, what a confirm actually into that 2D. I did not expect that. Challenger on the 2P though. Oh, calling out the TP!
Nice. Also would have been able to make it into a loop there. I like the double jump in the neutral. One time El Rooper Slayer.
These JH is working out really well here for Medic, and I mean, that Abare 2H that we have no one loved.
I mean, listen, we had just gotten through an Abare Pete Andy. We're making the options happen here.
Look,
making the options work for us. The pile bunker on the block, and that is going to be plenty of damage to kill.
No.
Beautiful stuff coming in for Neonex. Finding their footing, getting to get some options onto the screen. That's all you need is that one chance.
Absolutely. When we talk again, the complicated person, don't go up 2-0. Yeah. Unfortunately, against Slayer especially, I've always just assumed you just gotta lose one, at least once. It's just part of the deal.
Every Slayer gets one, you know.
Yeah, every Slayer gets one. The run-up throw working out really well there. We do got the wall cubes, able to set up all of this pressure again.
No gaps here for you to be able to Mamba Hunch through. Excuse me, the highest damaging Asuka combo I've ever seen in my life.
There's that throw once again. Medic is starting to really push through with these aggressive throws there, and it's working really well. You can see Neo is just like absolutely terrified.
Nicely done. The overhead on the ground. Clean little wild assault combo as well. I like that working its way into the repertoire here.
You got the auto hand going into
flag.
the super. Oh, that's 3. Oh boy. Okay. This is looking strong, and you get the autofill into another. But we do have Mop Punch. Mop Punch just doing whatever it wants. Oh, and here comes no Last Horizon. I actually would have expected one. But we do get the mana break? No. Okay.
No mana break, but really just needs a little bit of a block string with no FD to make it happen, and Slayer can do block strings pretty dang well.
Absolutely. That 6H not really working out here for Medic, but it's just... Ooh.
Calling out the mana charge there with the PE Mappa Hunch. Solid stuff from Neonex.
You got those 5 cubes right there. The world's in your favor right now. Oh, catching the Mappa actually, very sprightly.
There it is, finally.
That's... Oh no.
I love the backdashes. Oh no, the teleport into the cross that flows slash. It's a scary situation.
Ah, there's that reversal though. This should catch. Yep, absolutely.
Nice frame kill into the meaty Mappa Hunch as well. The jump out of the pressure. Ordinary Magician is showing the counterplay that is needed in order to take this Slayer out, but... Ooh.
I thought for sure that would catch. Okay, going for the reset here with the meteor. Tries to get the cards back. Not getting a whole lot, but it still catches.
Yeah.
Woo!
Undipper should do that, to be honest. Honestly, it kind of should.
No.
Like, I know we're trolling, but, like, it kind of should.
In theory, I could see it, but also, like, no.
Nicely done. That's Ordinary Magician taking Neonex down to the loser side of bracket.
Moving on to winners finals themselves against Wild.
Oh. Next up, we are going to be getting Cloned, OEG's own, versus Toxins.
Okay. And this is interesting, because the winner of this match will have to fight yet another Slayer, so who knows?
We'll definitely be seeing. Also, Sanzu Momo making it up in here. It's been good to see. We've had a lot of Bikins in top 8s recently. They've been cooking it up, honestly. You know, powering through some of the character doom. You love to see it.
Honestly, most of the character doom is coming from one person. I'm not gonna name names, but I don't think anyone needs to know.
I mean, listen, I'm dooming on behalf of Bikin players. Like,
really,
we just had Lucasio just won an FNF recently, and won the FNF off of a burst bait that they couldn't convert off of because they jump canceled to do the burst bait. And I was just like, oh, that hurts so bad.
Definitely won a set against Lucasio and RFL solely because of a pile bunker hitting the extended hurt box of an I-80 Zonzin, and I thought that was hilarious.
OEG mash cloned. Oh, coming up.
Plus, we do have the backdash. Great throw, though, into the high-low. Oh, the spin! Wall break here for Toxins.
my brain just shut down for like 30 seconds. I'm so sorry, y'all. We got to the gameplay now. Toxin's making it.
Toxin's throwing every single one of these Master's Hammers so far. You can absolutely tell that they understand like how to avoid a lot of this mental stack. It's really important against Slayer especially. We do have that overhead counter hit. Do we see the wall break here? No, the first hit dropping into the 5H. On the pile bunker though, into the low. Blocks, great defense here.
Finds some Barre options as well. Does find the close slash and the stagger pressure. One's gonna have to find a way out, and the burst is not gonna do it for you.
Pressure here, not blocking the low. This should be death, absolutely, into the super. Slayer guts aside, this should absolutely be death. Oh my gosh, never mind! Forgive me! Don't listen to me!
Excuse me? Okay, good throw there from Toxins.
I was gonna scream, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Woo!
I mean, of all the options, calling out some of that fake Anji pressure. I mean, to be fair, like, we've been seeing Toxins constantly not, like, do the full Fujin into the follow-up and cancel the Fujin early. And so that's just, like, a really, really smart call-out from Clone, even if it's a little bit of a greedy option.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, also throwing on the wake-up, I'm not actually sure if that's a missed time issue on the Karadani, but definitely catching right there. Throwing I have not seen a single Master's Hammer not be thrown.
Yeah.
So, they're looking really good defensive-wise for Toxins. It's awesome.
And it's something that, you know, the Slayer players are going to have to adapt and learn, because as these strong players begin actually learning the matchup, like, you're going to end up in these situations where it's like, man, if I literally can't Master's Hammer, like, what do I do with the rest of my kit? There we go. There's a little cross-up universe counter for you.
Woo! This should absolutely be death.
Yep.
This should go to G. Yep, there we go. You know, the color change buff, always good.
Yeah. Rocking that pink Slayer, you gotta love it. 5K for the round start.
You have that blue wall assault there. Spin though, catching. Pulling up. Not calling the back dish out this time, working out really well. We do have the recross. This should kill right here.
Yeah,
close to 6H.
Oh no! Just a little bit short, but caught him back dashing on the wake up, and just like that, you thought that round one was decisive. That was a whole new player right there.
Yeah, no kidding. That was, I mean, we talked about decisive victories. I mean, Slayer rounds happen, but that was 2 Slayer rounds, like, off the bat. I mean.
Very true. When they happen back to back like that, it's a little bit of whiplash. You're like, wait, what just happened? I'm sorry.
The game's over? Like, oh my God. Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking about my round start, and I must have missed that game.
Yeah, I blinked and I was dead, you know? It's just one of those things.
So you take a little bit of a breather, potentially debate the color change, power up yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Burst always into the true colors here.
I'm absolutely a color 5 enjoyer on most characters. If not, I'm a color 11, so...
That's fair.
You gotta...
I think color 2 for me is just about the best color on every character, I feel like.
Yeah. As a Kai player, I loved color 2, and that was one that people hated the most. I mean, why?
See, it's the Elucid shout-out. Toxins needed to switch into the OEG.
These 6Bs calling out these fall expense or the dash cancels into the dandy. Oh, we do have that 2H Abare working out really well. Oh! Trying to call it the throw tag, actually.
Yeah, but got a dust instead of the throw, which actually really worked out in your favor, because I think you were just dead if you didn't dust there.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets the wire C though.
Nice.
We do have the cross up. Blocks the high. Another fake setup. These projectiles working out really well. And that is minus. You should be dead with that meter.
Very
absolutely.
Nicely done. It could be potentially Toxins honing in if Clone can't quite make it happen against these Shi resets. Like, there's really a lot of stuff the Object can get with. The Kara just barely misses. It's quite Kara deep enough.
Waited a little bit too late, and no forward momentum on that process. Kind of definitely killed it, but we do have the reset. Will we see a burst? I doubt it. This is going to kill. Absolutely. It's more so just a question of whether or not the closest will be pick up.
You're right. Can Slayer 2H over Nagia? I think in the right situation for sure. I don't think you can do it just in your block string, but...
No, not at all. You definitely can't use it as an Abari option unless they hard delay it, but, well, we see the...
Speaking of hard delays, calling out the pair, the spin there.
Looking super strong here for Clone. We do see Oki trying to call out the throw. Burst really aggressively. Oh, there we go.
A little bit of red RC in my life. That is Clone going up 2-1. Use the red RC into the cross up there.
Clone picking it back up. I mean, that color swap buff really does work.
Yeah.
Because they've been picking it up on that Steam. Clone especially is just one of these really, really aggressive slayers. And in a tournament setting especially, where you have so little time to figure out what your opponent wants to do, I mean, that can mess you up pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
I think one of the big things that Slayer really gets away with is just the speed at which everything is happening. You know, I'm taking this a little bit from some people ranting on Twitter, so forgive me, but you know, there were some people who were talking about like there's just never a break with the character, right?
Absolutely.
And almost every character in the cast eventually resets into some kind of neutral situation, or when you're at full screen, you're not like trying to RPS actively, right? But Slayer is always within punching distance of your face, and is always trying to punch your face.
Oh, what a 2H! You know, Slayer is one of these interesting characters where it's all about a player matchup, and it's if you want to get out, they live. Oh my gosh! If you want to live and get out of these situations, you have to RPS. Just like against Abba and a few other characters. I mean, they force you to be like proactive on your defense, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with that. You know, top level players and low level players. You know, if your blocks fail to save you, how do you get out?
Yep, exactly. There we go, though. The Fujins are getting sent through. We're not going to get caught mashing 2H. There we go. Finds a punish on the Shi.
Oh, the low patching into the hard knockdown still, even on the air hit. This should absolutely break.
Yeah, might have been expecting a cross up, which is a hard call out, but honestly, you were at that perfect spacing of the wall for that to potentially cross up.
Absolutely. I just called the gold burst. There's the BRC. Oh, what an interesting combo. And we do get the burst eventually.
I think you were burst saved that whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. Clone definitely earned that one. I mean, the hard call at the very end is just a cherry on top.
Yeah, the BRC into a beautiful route to keep things burst safe. You don't see it as often in these games anymore, you know. They took out the quote-unquote burst safe routing, but you can still definitely make it happen. Good stuff for Clone. Gonna be moving on to Loser's Quarters to face off in the Slayer Mirror, actually.
Great stuff. It's gonna be the Slayer Mirror for Clone to Neo next. It looks like we are gonna have Christie versus Sanzumomo, which is gonna be Baiken versus Asuka. Now, from personal experience, I think this matchup is okay for Baiken, but a lot of Baikens definitely do not agree with that, and that's totally fair. Baiken has a hard time approaching this matchup at all, honestly. So
a lot of Baiken matchup stuff is just like, hey, I'm the character who's probably one of the worst in the game at punishing people backdashing, and I'm playing against a character who's gonna backdash a lot, actually.
I mean, you see a lot of these zoning characters. We have all these like mid-range zoners and like heavy projectile game characters who have these fantastic matchups, like backdashes in general. We look at like HC and Asuka and Testament, and He's
Johnny.
just like, yeah, absolutely.
Johnny's a little bit more on the rush down side.
Yeah,
Hey, his tag says zoner.
I don't know, man. They can certainly zone me a lot.
Oh, here
We are in the test case 2. Don't put that overhead there.
I like the all gas, no brakes approach.
Absolutely. We never want Baiken to have a moment to breathe. You got that super to lock them down on the ground. We want them into the lows. Got that 2D, 6H. Does not matter. This should pick up. Yeah, absolutely. We do got that stumble state in depth.
Very solid stuff coming in. All Christie, a super solid Asuka player. Glad to see them making up into the top 8 as well.
Got that early burst. Oh, the 808 Screamer. Looking really strong.
The back-to-back Screamers. We got another one in here. Just waiting for you. Trying to find Eddie's on the
Nicely
way down.
catch with an air throw, but avoids both. Oh, we got the low. Oh, into the overhead. This is crazy routing right here. This should be wall break. Definitely not a mana break, but you got nothing.
Yeah, you're just one block string away, or an air throw. Anything could be happening here. TKO Zonson. Excuse
that
me.
wasn't attempted. Zonson right there. Oh, trying to overextend on that. Not working out, challenging, working beautifully. Tries to gun super there on Oki, I think, or on Wake Up. Excuse me.
Anything? Oh, the JS just does not quite. Have been the perfect JK use in that case scenario, and you get counter hit on your parry. Oh.
Really strong here from All Christie. Calling out the parry there with the 6H. Working out beautifully there.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of manual delay just to beat through that parry. It's scary. I mean, you got to respect the parry in a lot of situations, but
absolutely.
I think Asuka just has so many tools that kind of negate the parry in the matchup.
Oh yeah, especially like cubes and 6H and kind of everything. Yeah,
even just a
2D
meaty cube gets you there, you know.
Yep. I mean, a projectile 2D definitely doesn't hurt.
Yep.
We do got that 6H backdash, but we do get a combo. Looking like into the wall break in theory? No. Tries to go for the meaty. No cubes to speak of, but we do get the hard knockdown. Into the wall break.
Lows, highs, mids, into the super for the
Absolutely.
wall break.
Christie definitely aggressive compared to most of the Asukas I've seen. Not even bothering here to like reload. Just like, I'm going to overextend. You're scared of me. Get you with that throw on the guard crush. Looking really good. There's that low.
Yeah, definitely bringing some of the aggro mindset to the Asuka, which I always think is so interesting. You know, you see the layers of the Asuka developing slowly over time as people get more comfortable with the character. And, you know, you see all these players for so long had to spend so much mental energy just figuring out what all of their bullshit did, that it took them a long time to really get to this point where their personalities are really coming through on the character.
Oh, 100%. I was definitely there during that first season where it's just like no one knows what they're doing. And it's just like the character's so complicated and complex. And now I see a lot of people who have these good cycles. I mean, like this, talking about like the layers on layers of spells and just being able on a moment pull out something crazy. And I mean, like, Christie is showing that there is some personality in this character.
Listen. Production! It's me, not production. we are in the loser side of top 8.
Looking for someone to blame.
But yeah, I mean, I always say, like, I mean, you are one of my biggest examples of that, where you have always been just like a defensive powerhouse, especially when you're playing like Testament and stuff, right? But you could always tell when you started swapping over to the Asuka, you were just getting opened up randomly, and it was just like, all of Elucid's defensive mental is dedicated to reading their hand right now.
It still is. I tried to swap back. I mean, I can't do it anymore, and that's why I'm just like on Slayer recently. It doesn't take as much mental fortitude. I'm not trying to say Slayer's necessarily stupid, but I mean, certainly isn't as hard as Asuka. So
yeah.
You have this wall break looking really good. We do have the hand swap if they need it. That's such an interesting card. I see some like Medic. Actually, I see swap to Cascades 2 sometimes just to get like either the mana restore, which we see right there, into the throw. I mean, Cascades 2 is an underused like powerhouse that Asuka has, and I love to see it.
Yeah. There we go. Resetting in the safe jump.
The JD actually erasing that? That's actually insane. You got the cubes. Reload. Reload that hand. Absolutely. Give me my Cascades too. I want these plus frames.
Yep.
Not even. Absolutely. We got the meter. I do not have to care. And we layer it with the overhead. Gaplessly, mind you. And there's another. We're in Cascades too.
We got bounces. Don't wake up Yozansen, alright.
We love to see it. Wake up.
We love a little Abare Yozansen. Oh, we're still bouncing!
On spell. Oh, the air throw!
God. Just a perfect cherry on top to the hyper-aggressive game plan that All Christie's been bringing this whole time is just a full-screen run-up air throw.
Absolutely.
It's
like
stuff.
It doesn't matter how many cards you have. At that point, you are in the driver's seat, you know, and it's just like there's a threat to you that no one else but God himself can put inside of you, and you're just like, I'm ready, you know. I don't care what you do, I'm ready.
Yep.
So we see that right there.
And All Christie's going to be moving on to face off against Kuya momentarily. First up, we're going to be getting Wild versus Ordinary Magician for our winners finals. Winners finals. We'll see. Wild spent the last 20 minutes or so grinding against their Asuka buddy.
This is an interesting matchup. In theory, there are things Gio can absolutely do, and with their fast movement, they can kind of break into the face of Asuka and kind of threaten them a lot. But there's also the other side of the coin where if the Asuka gets set up, it's really, really hard for Gio to get out of it, especially just because it's like the normal moves that you go to beat Asuka are too slow on startup, so you can just get caught. So it's a very hard call-out game. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's also definitely one of those, like, I feel like Geo Spiral not beating cubes is probably the least intuitive thing in this video game. Like, of all the moves, like, what's Elfelt's advancing move that just universally beats cubes?
Oh, yeah. It's the Bridal Express, I think.
Yeah, Bridal Express, that's it, yeah. And it's just like, that move beats all the cubes, but it's wild.
Yeah.
What's the League of Legends wrap 10k points option? Yeah, it's a League of Legends wrap. I won't do it during tournament streams, but I'll be able to get you on the next stream if you want.
As far as I understand, the reason why Spiral doesn't work is because cubes are considered what I would say are a laser projectile, kind of like like Ram's super is and stuff like that. And so if you have that, it's more so about just hitting them with a normal attack. And Spiral doesn't have enough momentum to really cover that distance.
Yeah.
So.
Well, speaking of covering the distance, that first round was very decisive.
Absolutely.
Oh, 10 points on that. Hell yeah.
Ooh. Great stuff there. Oki, we do get the setup into the wall of cubes. Love it. Oh, absolutely. Set the staff up for the combo.
Scary. Double slow cubes.
Absolutely. And you got the overhead to layer it up. I mean, that's just a poor situation right there where you have to guess.
Just completely hidden behind those cubes. Good start. At least being on the offense is what you want to see, an IV on the overhead.
That meaty 6K working great here.
Trying to rely a little bit on the 6P active frames, but they're just not quite cutting it for Wild here.
Oh, the drop on the closest. We do get the cubes, though, into the super. Looking really strong. We want that DP there just in case. I respect that. Going for the 5 cube immediately. Crashing out. Taking the game.
That is Ordinary Magician. After a decisive round coming in from Wilds, definitely pulling it back on Ordinary Magician's side.
Absolutely.
A new follower.
Hey, thank you, Moolah, for the follow. Getting into game number 2, the Geo and the Asuka for our winners finals here.
Oh, there's that Spyro we were just talking about. Oh,
yeah,
we want the wall break.
It's the anti-fireball option, right? So your every bone in your body is saying that it should work.
This should work, absolutely. We will have a wall break here, if I'm correct. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Going to the super. That red bar up top, screaming your name.
Red bar enjoyers are having a good time. Spiral Arrow might suck. It might. Hey, that means that Garudog sucks, right? It was just the same move.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're going with.
Mix.
We do that mix. It's so scary when Asuka has the cubes kind of just cross you up naturally. We do have the overextension on the Goldbergs. Not quite working out, but...
Yeah, and I mean, Ordinary Magician, too, is like, they're the kind of player who will be like the Milia player that just lets you get mixed on H-Disc. They don't even bother hitting a button, they'll just jump back and forth over your head while they're plus 85.
Backdash there, calling it out. And we got the wall of cubes. The spacings look really good, but that 6B was even better. Okay. Oh, tap dust. Oh, great 6B.
Canceling into the TP afterwards, deflect shield, trying to 6P through, but the little 2D sneaking its way in there.
Really good there. Turning to the room. Maybe we will see that color power up.
Little
No,
mental
taking a
reset.
minute.
Checking the dust loop. Open up that counterplay section. You're like, all right, what do I do here?
If you're looking for frame data, it's never good. Don't look at the frame data. It's always plus. Always.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. Those cubes are always plus.
Get to see if Wild can make something happen here against their zoner worst nightmare. The problem about having such a bad matchup here in Winners Finals is that your goal is obviously to make it back to Winners Finals, but you're just going to have to be back in this situation again. Yeah. So you'd be so much better off winning now and hoping that a Slayer makes it up to you.
Absolutely. It's just the idea of, I know that I'll have to be back here, and I'll have to win twice as much, you know, when I'm already struggling right here, and it's just one of those defeating mentals. In a lot of ways, it can be really good, especially. You look at these people who come back, especially, like, you look at, like, these major tournaments, and, I mean, they can come back. They can learn from the mistakes, and who knows, but...
One of the values of being one of these top players. Here's the Garudog time. We have infinite mana, though, for the Asuka. Plenty of time for a little backdash BRC. Not too bad.
Really good. 3 Screamers on deck, mind you. This is
RNG manipulation.
Every strike throws me. Yeah, I'm like, there's no space to walk forward. And we see that it's just the threat of just like, I am here. Come get me.
Honestly, shout out to Wild for baiting out all 3 of those Screamers. That was some really precise movement that would have been painful to get hit by.
You got that wall break though. We do have an auto refill and an arpeggio on deck though. This is not looking great. We will absolutely get this out.
Head connects. This is looking scary. You got burst. They're waiting for the bait though. You hit. Okay.
Matches. I think expecting it to whiff there, trying to go for some whiff punish there. The 2P challenge, winning though, getting the burst immediately.
2P red RC. I mean this in the endearing version of it. My roommate would call that bot behavior because the Nightmare bots in Guilty Gear Strive will do that shit every time. They'll like 2P, Naga will 2P super every single wake up. It's so funny. That hand was so garbo. Fireball, fireball, TP, TP. Listen, double TP is the Exodia hand in Ordinary Magician's hands, honestly.
I absolutely hate it when I get a double DP, I'm gonna be honest. I can never get rid of it. Ever.
Neonex versus Cloned is up now. A little Slayer. Red health bar enjoyers rejoice. If you are a person who complains about a character, there's nothing more satisfying than watching them brought low in the mirror match.
And this is quite a mirror match, mind you. I mean, not having a good backdash is pretty rough into Slayer's normals, and it's just this is a party town matchup for sure. The round start 6K working really well for Unix there, actually. Oh, great throw though. Same side, going no wall break.
Also, shout out Clone for the NSFW. I like that. That was my jam right there. Speaking of NSFW, we got a lot of damage coming down here.
There's a lot of unsafe for work territory here. There is some damage.
Oh no. Kensei wake up 2P RTL. Oh no. The most Kensei Abare of all time.
Truly.
There we go, okay. Showing off a little bit of the counterplay yourself. Close slash is going to connect, though. Red RC.
Oh, and still got the meter.
You have 50 meters still, too. You might kill here.
Oh, definitely no kill, but it's going to be Oki, which is going to be really good here. Has the burst, has the meter. I mean, this is a great situation. We do got the cross up. So we'll catch.
Tried to backdash it.
Not working out too well, but that's fortunately one of the few weaknesses that Slayer actually has is having a very inactive backdash, but still works really well. I mean, backdashes in this game are not just about the invulnerability, of course. They're about escaping into space. We see Clone use that a lot, which is really good clone.
Yeah, absolutely. Get to see what Clone is continuing to cook as Neonex tries to find some adaptations for the matchup here.
Absolutely. We're really good here. I'm actually a huge Color 7 enjoyer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the avoidance. Oh, into the low. Oh, into the cross, into the recross.
Okay. We're cooking. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Wisted 5D, but still, this should absolutely wall break. It might be death. I'm not sure. Nope.
Really close, honestly.
I never know. Oh, tries to wake up 6B, gets caught by that.
Did miss out on the loop, unfortunately, but does get the Mappa hunch into the cross up. 100 meter on deck here for Clone. Here it is. PRC it.
We see a PRC?
What is it?
Do you see the cross? Oh, we do see the recross! Good old Slayer 50-50. Working out really well. Oh, we see that dash cancel 2 and 4K. Waiting. Is that low? Challenge. There's the bite.
Another one?
Rebite.
Wake up! Oh no, into the universe counter. This is gonna be a little bit of damage. We're going for a reset on it though.
No! Oh no, and the reset! Oh my god! Next thing on 100 meter though. One good bar. No! Stop it! No! No!
You know, imagine if it worked though. You know, it.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, Brian. I don't want to live in a world where that was a real thing that worked.
You know, I think that if they went for like if they were trying to dandy step into like Master's Hammer but really delayed it, they might have been able to hit.
Yeah, they might have.
Always dodge other Slayers.
I do too. I'm gonna be 100%. I'll play it sometimes, but if that connection's over 90 ms, I'm like, no, go away.
Oh, there we go. Old dandy step out of it. Gold burst.
Gold burst. That didn't proc the people. Okay. Okay. You want the damage? Of course.
You know, let's go revisit some Slayer counterplay. Gold bursting after 2S apparently is what you want to do.
There's death instantly. No!
High five.
Come on!
Dap me up, brother.
Like, same brain cell moment. 6K to catch the backdash. 6K. Overhead. Red RC. Goes for the overhead again. Gets out, though. Oh, the backdash! Working out really well. And we have a re-backdash with the 2S counter hit!
Your...
Is this actually with? Oh, I want to call it up. Oh, it's a counter hit. This is pain.
Yeah,
this might actually
full loop as well.
100%. We want the reset. Okay, this should absolutely kill. No! Okay, it's fine.
Wait, no, you dashed through.
Yeah, he 100% dashed through.
Clone dashing through on the wake up there to get the kill.
What is this, Ditto? No, and you reset? You reset again. Oh, we reset again. Who needs... Oh, no!
No loop, but
He's the thing.
who needs it? He's just waiting.
Push forward. Oh, my gosh. What's that? Super.
He is absolutely cooking. The 2K gets hit up. These round starts remind me of HC Mirror double curses.
So hard.
Holy cow! That
was quite a set.
That'll get the heart rate up. That's for sure.
Oh, I can't, man. I can't. There's no way this is a real set. There's no way.
Oh, that's some beauty right there. Good stuff coming in. clone is
Artificial
going to be
intelligence has
taking it.
gotten so far, apparently, because I don't even... What is that?
We've got
Ooh.
Kuya versus all Christie. We got a little bit of calmness after the storm there.
Absolutely. This is quite a matchup, too. For all these ABBA players, I'm going to be 100%. This matchup is very, very good for Asuka if things go well. I mean, it's super, super, super hard for ABBA to really get anything going.
$1.50 hot dog. See what Kuya can make happen here.
Granted, we see how Christie with this super aggressive playstyle, this may work pretty well for Kuya, because if you're really patient with Asuka, this match is pretty hard to lose. But right now, we see an overhead. Plus frames, absolutely. We see another overhead. Obviously, throw there. Abba can, in theory, parry, but it's the fact that parrying doesn't really get you very far in this matchup, because the cubes continue after one another, and you are guaranteed to sit in plus range for a long time. There's no time to really switch to Jealous Rage unless they overextend. And honestly, it's very hard to get out of the slow movement. But I mean, as we're saying, you get on offense once, you can absolutely take this. Which, I mean, there you go.
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely am. You know, I'm not sure how this feels for a lot of other characters. I'm generally a parry non-believer for ABBA. I do not think that it saves you in a lot of matchups.
No.
Just because, like, you parry and, like, you're invulnerable for a little bit, but, like, you know, you parry a Testament, and that just gives Testament a fully charged Grave Reaper meaty, essentially.
100%. Even though, in theory, even if you take the stain with Testament, you are still gaining traction because you get the meter.
Yeah.
Asuka's just really hard. He can just deny you ever switching. So a lot of these matchups become really hard for ABBA here. Oh, the shimmy with the FTC cancels. Have we seen a wall break? No.
Didn't
Okay,
quite get the meter. I think might have been banking on that 50 meter there. Could have found the kill. We're double jumping into gold burst. If you're gonna burst, it might as well be golden. It'll pick up.
No. Okay, we get out. Plus frames. Challenge. Backdashing. We don't got much, if any, mana. Doesn't have the health to use red. We gotta go through everything, but no, we got that dash right there. Woo!
Kuya just absolutely mauling their way through those first two rounds, going up 1-0.
And that's a great situation. You look at, like, Christie's cards at the very end, nothing. And, like, you look at the mana, no health to burn to build it all back up. So, I mean, you could really press in, just kind of had to guess between 2D. And, I mean, that 236k works wonders. So, looking really good there from Kuya.
Definitely looking beautiful here. We're going to be getting into game number 2. Kuya and all Christie. 2P clashes.
Good old ABBA, you know. Oh, goal burst. See, that's where we talk about that parry. It's hard to find that timing. Air DP.
Yeah.
You know, good old reliable. I feel like that's a soul thing. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, overhead, overhead. Classic.
Yep. Clean routing as well. The mana is broken, even though you have 100 meter.
We got all the Jealous Rage. It should be a super here. Yep, absolutely.
I don't think there's an Asuka in the world that doesn't super awake up there.
100%. I won't be honest. No, I think that was just a given. Here's that far slash. Do we see the overhead? No, we actually get the combo though.
Who needs spells? Muscle Mage cast
Yeah,
Fist?
I got meter and my sword. That's all I need. I'm changing to my knight class, actually, not my mage class. I'll wake up overhead there. Catching. Using test case 1. An underrated test. I mean, honestly, people know Asuka for the test case 3, just because, you know, all the clips of 50 seconds of blocking. But, I mean, Asuka's just very strong in general. He has a spacing where you kind of can't just do anything.
Right.
And so it's just very hard. So you see the double screamer working out. No spells though, just one blue cube. Gets out.
He's available. Every good wizard has a spell that turns into a marshal. True.
Absolutely.
Tried to sneak another cube in there. I mean, we've definitely seen Kuya's been able to shut down all Christie's kind of aggressive playstyle. But this back throw, do we find it? We lost the wall. We still found it.
It's fine. We still found it. It's fine.
I was counting on that wall there to get the kill.
Me too. I was like, there's no way. He found the spells. Okay, we got the teleport shenanigans on the mage class there. I don't know what side you're going on either, you know? I have cubes and God, and therefore I am fine.
Don't bother learning the test cases, just focus on the hand. Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable way to go about it. It's like 6 unique cards per test case, you can do it.
Unless you're an Asuka player, it's kind of hard to keep track of what they're doing. Even I struggle with it. And when you're fighting an Asuka especially, it's so much visual noise that it can be very hard. You look for like 1 or 2 options, and honestly that's all you need. And there's the mana break. This could absolutely do massive amounts of damage.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I have found myself, when I've been doing commentary, I've been paying a lot of attention to the test case, a lot of attention to the cards in hand and stuff like that. But then I played against an Asuka the other day, and just it all went out the window instantly. I was just like, spells? What are spells? He just always has all the cubes available.
You know, they only have a few unique spells per test case. It's usually staffs, especially like Medic said. You can kind of pull every spell, no matter what, using like a random pull chance. So honestly, as long as you're aware of cubes and a few specific ones like overhead, you're generally okay.
Yeah.
So we can see that here from Kuya.
So
and
much
looking pretty good, but
that combo too.
oh yeah, absolutely. Puzzle bonus working out really well.
The big cube is going to be catching your jump out attempt there. Does barely finds that as well in the 2S into the combo.
No.
Oh,
There we go, calling it out. Oh, and the throw tech. Big cube's gonna let. No, we're gonna try to call out the YRC there. Not working too well for our Christie, but we do get the throw again. And oh, there's the restand. This is pretty bad. We might be dead.
no
No.
RC.
Oh, there's that 2D though. Not really good. You're taking that game there. Great awareness on that deflect shield. 2D range and Jealous Rage especially being absolutely ginormous. So
Good
definitely feels
stuff.
like you have to learn how to fight 2 characters against Avalon, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, they're just completely different RPS situations. The moves change around so much between the 2 forms. It is definitely scary. And I mean, what we also saw a couple of times there, the very scary situation of just like Abba combos you, starts the combo with very little or no blood gauge, and then builds it up to like 75% during the combo.
We do have that speed staff. Notoriously, probably, in my personal opinion, his best spell. I'm gonna be 100%. Speed staff invalidates so many of the weaknesses of this character.
Yes.
It's kind of funny.
Nice.
We get the burst though. Oh, there we go. Back to the blender. We talk about like lack of options. I mean, once you get a cube on the screen, Abba can't really do a whole lot. It's really hard.
And that's just like basically the whiff gunshot of Asuka doing the whiff screamer into immediate fireball and hitting.
Oh, 100%. It always will work. I'm gonna be. It's just from my own experience, it will work eventually. You know?
Oh, they whiff their big slow button. I can do something here. Well,
sitting in that perfect space behind you on the screamers for the tip. I mean, it's so hard to challenge it. Meaty into plus frames. Gonna call it again. Test case 1 Enjoyer, as we see. The combos getting the reset into the slow staff. I mean, you got all the time in the world.
just like that, we are on our way to another game 5 for the evening. It is a Thursday of game 5s.
It really is. I mean, tell me.
Super solid stuff coming through with a comeback. Means all these matches are good and close for us.
Absolutely. Let's see if Kuya can come back from this position. I mean, this is a scary position no matter who you are.
They end up getting double eliminated by Asuka picking up Axel.
Honestly, if Axel / Slayer would do good. Oh, those 2 overheads there. It's so hard. We do have the 6H into the plus frame, so the overhead being +4. Oh, great 5K though. 5H working out great. First baits into the meter. We do want as much as we can. We have 66% bar into the meaty overhead.
Nice. super solid, and that is, you didn't quite hear it, but the mana is broken. If you can find the counter hit here, that'll be plenty of damage.
That 2S is... Wait, it's funny. We were seeing like a completely different game. I mean, Kuya here is able to... I mean, he's blocking all the overheads, and we got a great time here on the defense here. Oh, the defense shield. Oh! Oh, the floating!
Shimmy. And your mana broken.
You are 100% dead here.
Oh, I was going to go for the reset, but here we go. We've got the range super coming through.
Oh, the bait!
Oh, no, shot.
Does get the mana, though. Oh, this is so dead.
Deflect, shield, bait coming through for Kuya. Roll the credits, because there's no shot you're making it through on that one.
Absolutely not.
Medi has been robbed the Asuka mirror, unfortunately. Kuya D is going to be moving on to face off against Cloned.
And this will be Slayer versus Abba. I'm a personal... not a big fan of this matchup. This match is very strange.
Yeah?
It's RPS City for both players. And honestly, in terms of like neutral, in theory, Abba has better neutral, but it's just Slayer damage. It's so funny.
Yeah, I think that you're going to end up in a lot of situations where you kind of have to navigate the neutral in ways that you're uncomfortable with as Abba.
It's literally not bad for Abba. It's literally not... It's bad for Abba. I don't...
Whoever said that's bad for ABBA? Oh, no. There is nothing bad for ABBA. Listen, every ABBA is a threat, alright?
ABBA is a threat no matter what. You see that? Oh, the reversal.
Hard call out on the super with 100-meter too. This is gonna be a little bit of damage. Oh, you're dropping actually.
We do get the trade.
Yeah, 2-3K going over Slayer 5K is an option of all time, and a 4-framer there on the 2P mash.
We do get the mash point there though. That might have been throwable, but looks like it's Slayer Town. Back to the backdash worked really great there. Once that meter restand in the red RC, we want all the Jealous Rage. This should wall stick, actually.
Ooh. Try to get the anti-air on the back end there. Big 5H, just throwing out huge buttons.
This should be dead. Whoa! Okay, okay.
Yo, listen, we're hitting some buttons here, and we get the
honestly,
flashy finish.
That is optimal just because getting more meter there causes the super to do more damage at the very end. So, I mean, that just seals the deal.
Kuya D looking to cook here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we're seeing a little bit of what can cause this matchup to struggle. If you look at a lot of Slayer's worst matchups, you know, it's people who can just throw out something big that's just a big stop sign in his face, right? Potemkin doing Mega Fist. Gold Lewis doing JD. ABBA just hitting 5H at full screen. If it works, it works. If it ain't broke, you don't gotta fix it.
Oh, that was a great 6P. One foot throw there. Great 5K challenge though. First tries to get the advantage. Works out really good. These 6Ps trying to call something out.
Man.
Blocks though.
He's being so patient. Had ran through almost all of their Jealous Rage meter there just with the patience, but look, it's all back. There we go. Wait, can this safe jab this? No.
No, absolutely. I don't believe so.
I know that that move can safe jab Testament's reversal, so yeah, I always check.
That's fair. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. Oh, tries to bait something there, but not quite. That pause frame. Oh, the super, though, immediately with the reversal there. Not having anything to do with that.
I like Kuya's usage of the mask off frames in order to block the mix-up and be prepared for what's happening afterwards. It's a great mental break option for you.
Absolutely. That's something that Nagos have been using since Season 1. And, I mean, with the changes to Blood, obviously, that's not as much anymore, but yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there we go. The parry is going to be getting you hit up, and it's time for the first loop of the season. Scary though.
Oh, yeah, Absolutely just gonna close it out. Does not have to care whatsoever. We want it gone.
Yep.
Moving on to game 3. Kuya looking super dominant right now.
Yeah. Kuya looking like they know what is up for the Slayer matchup, and they know not to let Slayer on the offensive.
No, 100%.
You're going to be on the back foot from frame 1.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, getting into it, game number 3. Cloned has one more opportunity to begin the journey of the reverse sweep. 5K round start.
Really
Kuya's
patient.
happy to be patient here.
Absolutely. Gold burst, though. Slayer saying, no, I'm actually going to not worry about you. There. Oh, the wake up overhead! Whoa! Plus range. We do see it. All the challenge there with the 2P working really well. We do get all that meter back. Meaty overhead. And the wall break. It should work, absolutely. Woo! Really good. This is that 4-way mix. Oh, this is super death.
Yeah, the lows are going to be putting you through the ringer here. Cloned
Absolutely.
is looking rough right now. Got 1 round remaining. 5K for the round star once again. With that B-flash is coming in.
JD. Oh,
Yes.
6 weeks too early on the call out, but
Nice.
Master's Hammer too.
The
meter
reversal,
reversal.
though, is so good, especially because you're going straight into having infinite meter. The PRC is not going to save you here.
You know, I really enjoy like watching people who are really aggressive, just not have to care as much. I mean, they show that they're willing to just reversal. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, you're in the advantage, and it works because you know you've been in the advantage. You don't want to give up any space, and so reversal, and it works really well. So.
Tried to get a late 6P there, but the 2K comes through. Kuya D 3 zeros.
Gosh. Moving on into our losers finals with Wild here.
And we are in, of course, my favorite part of the night and your favorite part of the night. Nice little callback to the Tales of Yore back in the arcade era. We are fighting for the cabinet. Is it the winner is staying for the rest of the night? We've got Wild coming in here. Unfortunately, Wild doesn't get to show off their Slayer knowledge today.
This is quite interesting, I will admit.
New
This is...
follower.
I mean, we have Asuka here in our winners finals, our grand finals, and I mean, both these matchups looking into Asuka are pretty okay, but I mean, we've seen it again. Kuya taking down on Christie. I mean, who knows?
It is definitely anyone's ball game here. Wild
Absolutely.
has an opportunity to get the rematch against Ordinary Magician, but has a hell of an ABBA to make it through. Hello, Jeek. That's the Jeek from the Jeek League. Hopefully you had fun commentating our beginner bracket yesterday. Didn't get a chance to check back in with you.
We have an aggressive 6-3 round start and a patient one from Wild here. 214K from Geo being -4 is pretty poor into some of these characters, Abba specifically. We never want Abba to have her win con off of a 2P, but...
Yeah. And we also, just to call it out, this was originally 3-1 in Wild's favor at the start of our top 8. You know, it feels like a lifetime ago. But Wild,
100%.
I mean, it seems like Kuya's evolved a lot and picked up a lot of momentum.
You know, it's so funny because I see a lot of people, and especially me, like I used to just lose really early on, around 1 or 2, and then you make the loser bracket run. Sometimes the loser bracket can be really good for momentum.
Yeah.
It builds up steam, you clean up a lot of these bad mistakes. I mean, the nerves kind of die down and kind of build up.
Yep.
So,
It definitely is valid. Does do the dive kick there. Going to keep it a little bit plus. This ID out of here. Tries to find the 6P preemptively. That is what we saw originally for Wild, was a lot of usage of that 6P very aggressively, very preemptively. There's the red RC. I love that manual timing. The like burst bait manual timing that comes in there after that red RC for Wild.
we do got a lot of jealousy raid meter right now, but we're going to go for the throw into probably the save charge. No, we're going to go for the whip JD here. Oh, there's that challenge, but not panning out. No burst to work with. This is huge damage.
A little bit of damage. Red
A
bar
little bit.
enjoyers, Slayer may be gone, but you can still get some enjoyment. This Geo character, believe it or not, does a lot of damage.
There's that gold burst bait just to seal it up. You know, want to make sure, of course. Wow, I'm moving up 1-0 right now. Looking really solid so far.
All right, getting into game number 2.
Duel 1.
These two have had plenty of time to download each other's playstyles, find the right options. Gold
there's a
burst
burst
after the 2B.
Woo! There's that counter hit. Oh, and that throw bait. Working out well, but we do have Jealous Rage, and we do have a 2S to speak of. I mean, this is not a great situation. And a cross-up to boot. There's that meter efficient. Into more
Back
Jealous
up
Rage.
to 75%.
Oh, what a call out.
Yeah, Run of Danzai is still going to win even against the multi-hitting there. Red RC.
Absolutely death.
That's just the momentum that we've seen Kuya be displaying over and over again here, honestly.
Just power arrow. And that counter hit. This is big damage. This risk is pretty high right now. This should do a fair bit.
Very solid, yeah, especially with that Geo multi-hitting super, getting that Guts Crush in there. Guard Dog going to be finding you a new counter hit.
And this is death for sure. Geo closest being really, really good just because of its high level and huge plus range. Pranking risk like a soul player. It's just damage always feels way too high. But there's extreme!
Trying to find anything with these mash options. Kuya getting a little antsy here.
There's a shift. Oh, and that gold burst. Not wanting to deal anyway with Jealous Rage. 100%. Catching the backdash. Needing the burst.
100 meter is on deck. I think you're... Oh, no, it dropped.
Oh, we do have the aggression. Oh, there's that cross up.
Oh, yeah, didn't quite get the combo. Is going to be punished on the Jealous meter here.
Ooh. This might very well kill.
Yep.
Yep.
Good routing here for Wild. Rocking some of that new Geo routing. I call it new Geo routing. It's been around for a while, but...
Not many Geo players use a lot of the routing. It's interesting to see.
Yeah, I think the like 2H routing on Geo just looks so cool.
Oh, 100%.
It's
I
such a
love
cool
it.
combo.
Geo's always been a pretty, unfortunately, I would say a boring character since season 1, and a lot of like the changes to like 2H and Shave and stuff like that have been really, really cool for the character. And honestly, from a balancing standpoint, I think it's great to make a character more interesting. Oh, the meteor right there. Super, super plus there. And there's that 2P. Plus frames. Call out the backdash. Switching right there. Oh, that 2S. These delays, trying to catch anything. Working out really well. Oh.
I like the aerial key grab. It's definitely a solid option. Dive kick, you're still plus.
There's that 6B trying to call out either Spyro or that 214K. Oh, that 2K! Oh, there's that fuzzy overhead there. And Shiki working out really well.
What are you gonna do?
Woo! The worst is when you block the overhead, they fast RC, and then they get another FGP out of it, and you're just like, okay. Victor's hit me with that a few times, and you're just like, why? Why am I here? Oh, wall break, we can get the reset. The backdash, avoiding that closest there.
This is gonna be good. You're gonna combo through a lot of the Jealous Rage meter as well as using this hard knockdown.
And we get some damage on top of that. Positive bonus is always helpful. Oh, that connects. Oh, gosh.
This is gonna hurt for sure. Reset into the Oki. Gold. This is like the 8th gold burst of this game.
I swear, man. I'm like, what? We're calling it out this time. Working out really well with that 2S anti-air. Bringing it through.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you go up 2-0. Sometimes these characters like Slayer and Abba and I'm like, Johnny, I'm like, my gosh, you go up 2-0 and it can all shift immediately. So, see if Kuya can bring this back. You see some aggression here from Kuya. Great block, though. These 5Ks trying to challenge something, just like that far slash right there. Oh.
A little bit of plus frames, never hurt nobody. JD's gonna get you out of the corner.
Oh, and there's that. This should wall break right here. Super wall break on top of that, going for damage and for the hard knockdown. Oh, the run up after the 2D. Getting caught by the super though.
Yeah, just caught the top of the key.
Paracelsus is a hitbox too. They're her character.
I'm a real character too.
The faster C basically nullifying that deflect shield. We do see this combo. Oh, this may very well kill.
Oh man.
Oh,
Nicely
absolutely.
done. Good pick up from the scrappy situation for Kuya.
And great routing too, just to make sure that it absolutely finished. These 5Ks finally getting caught with the far slash there. Like a little more reactive instead of preemptive, working out really well.
Yep.
Oh, there's that red RC. Great hit confirm.
Nicely done. Good to get that positive bonus. Goes a long way on Geo because you get those additional stats, and then you get more additional stats once you get up to the 50 meter.
Oh, this is certainly death.
Yep. Doesn't even need the meter spent. Perfect on the
No,
board.
we're not.
Wild on match point.
Okay, looking like they're running out a little bit of steam. The momentum's kind of shifting away from them again.
Yep.
But who knows, we may see some great adaptations.
I mean, it's something, especially when you're a high aggression player, you always have to account that it is exhausting playing through these losers brackets sometimes.
Oh, 100%.
And when you gotta play 3, 4, 5, and 10 spot per game 5s in a row, it can definitely be a tiring experience.
There's that reset on the meter there. Wall break, positive bonus, and burst on the table. I mean, this could go either way. Geo, just the threat of the air super there, just working so well for Wild here. Did you get the plus frames? Oh, into the high-low. Oh, again!
Oh, the deflect shield still gonna save you here. Just need to find one good hit for either player, either a game 5 or a chance at the winner's finals. I don't know if this kills you with the guard crush.
No, but I mean, Kuya's got no Jealous Rage. You got Wild here in positive bonus, plus frames. I mean, this could go, yeah.
Nice.
And there you go.
There it is. Wild up 3-1.
Moving on to our grand finals against Medic. We'll see if Wild can make the adaptations this time, as Asuka now has to take 6 games in a row. It's quite the daunting task.
Yep.
No matter how you take it. I mean, Medic has had plenty of time to rest the mind, no matter how hard it is to play Asuka, but...
Yeah, absolutely. I think on a character like Asuka, it's much better to be a little bit cooled off in the sitting on the winner's side here.
Absolutely.
And I mean, also, this is an incredibly daunting situation because we've seen how much Wild really struggle with this matchup. And sitting here knowing that you have to win 6 games against this Asuka, and it's Ordinary Magician on the piloting it, it's a scary spot to be in.
100%. That 6P beating through, surprisingly. We want to set up the wall of cubes here. This is perfect time to reset all the resources. Scare you into coming.
Yep. I mean, Ordinary Magician is just Ordinary Magician is the progenitor of putting down the wall of cubes and then just taunting on the other side, right? I think they stopped doing it because they got called out on it too many times. But like, they're so happy to just sit there underneath their cubes and scroll through their deck, like pick the perfect hand.
I mean, this is a great situation. I mean, they've shifted to test case 3 from test case 2. They got 2 overheads. They got mirror to set their whole hand. I mean, this is great. And there's that super though.
Does hit here because of the micro dash.
Challenger with the 2P and the 6P catching.
Yep. First blood over to Ordinary Magician on the winner's side of Winners Finals. Grand Finals, rather.
The 6P working out really well. Asuka 6P pretty mid overall, but I mean, working out really well here. Medic. There's that burst. Did get through, and we got the combos. Pushing him towards. Oh, not quite working out. The reverse gravity there. Not pulling him towards. Oh, there's the super though. Maybe able to... Nope, nothing. Oh, and the pushback!
The plus frames on the super are going to be enough for you. Even baiting the super, you can't get by. And that is Ordinary Magician taking game 1.
Really solid stuff here from Medic. I mean, you can see they're in the driver's seat. Even when they're out of cards, they're kind of just like, oh, I got all the resources that I need, including the health.
Yeah.
So, really solid.
Got all the cards in their hand, so to speak. Ordinary Magician does not really need to make any adaptations right now.
Oh, no,
It's
100%
all
not.
on Wild to really be able to make something happen here.
You're sitting comfy here as Medic. I mean, like, you kind of just play your own game. You have a lot more room to work with than they do, and so it's just like, ooh, there's that 6P. The wall of cubes. Getting 6P, though. More slash catching. We should see, absolutely. We do see the plus frames. And then a great 6P on reaction. Oh, catching the landing, actually.
It's going to be good. This is a good start for you. Going to get that hard knockdown. Positive bonus we said so many times is so good on the Geo. And it's going to, I mean, Asuka's a low damage character in general, so it's going to really help you out to have these boosted defensive stats.
100%. Great air throw, though. Using the meter, we want the combo. Maybe wall break, we kind of want the positive. No, we want the reset.
Yep.
Nice to 6P, not quite, but gets caught by there. There's super. Now, if you has meter, I'm not sure this will kill. Oh, it will, absolutely, never mind.
You know? Listen. Asuka,
damage
that's what I get
character,
for
man.
saying Asuka's low damage. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say low damage characters, man. Scrap. They really exist, I'm not sure. We do get the positive whipping, actually, both sides. Yeah, 2D also whipping there. Unconventional. We do got that throw on the PRC, looking really good. Jumping out of the corner, gets the burst, tries to call it out, but great conversion though.
That's such a tough situation. You were working so hard. You finally got the counter hit close slash, and the burst is just there waiting for you. There it is. The block on the cross up, dude. I've never seen that move blocked in a major, and Ordinary Magician is so consistent on this.
Oh, and this is 100% death. Gets a super. On. Looking super strong here from Medic. I mean, they're up 2-0 right now. They got all the time in the world to make adaptations. I mean, it's not looking good for Wild here.
Yeah.
See if they can make any last minute changes. As daunting as that is, you know, if there's a time to change up your whole playstyle, I mean, now's the time. See this round start situation. No blue cube. It's a little bit aggressive for Medic, but also pass from both players. It's out of the corner though, and the throw tech actually beating.
Gold burst coming in. Big counter hit and getting immediately bursted out himself.
Wild absolutely being a gold burst enjoyer, I've noticed. That caught!
Incredible.
Okay.
And got a counter hit. You threw out a hurt box there for sure.
Yeah, no, that was a screamer. 100%. Wall break. Mana break. No mana break! I mean, any block string will actually force you off. Yep, there it is. And this is 100% death.
For sure.
Convert.
There it is. One round on the board. Wild could be on the pathway to the reverse sweep and the bracket reset.
Oh, there's that speed step though. Oh, and a 5 cube. Oh, and the okay. This is a bad situation if I've ever seen one. Oh, the speed step actually being counterproductive there, but 6K always working that double low. Does wonders. I love that normal.
Help. Excuse me, 2H.
Okay, sure. The Abara 2H looking like a Slayer player out here.
Yeah, they're just labbing. They're labbing for they're picking up Slayer for Asuka. They're getting the muscle
100%.
memory down.
Combo into the Gru Dog, and there's the throw.
He's not enough though. YRC, you got one chance.
Oh, and there's the super.
Very nicely done. Wild enjoying the meter, loving that gold burst into the dive kick super.
And that was pretty much a checkmate situation there for Medic. I mean, no mana. The card they have is an autofill. It's really hard to get out of that situation there. That's Asuka, so looking really good. We do see some life. Let's see if Medic can pull through. Excuse me, if Wild can pull through.
Yeah. Wild has the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible here, and force themselves to play even more matches against the zoner.
Oh, the backdash actually avoiding the far slash, unconventional. There's the 5D. Oh, there's the 2D. You want to challenge a lot of these like cubes that you see kind of just in front of you, and you're like, oh, I can definitely get out of this, right? There's just a 2D waiting for you.
Right. Double teleport is the Exodia in Ordinary Magician's hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe expecting a super there. The staff wearing off as your arpeggio come out. Perfect timing. Avoids losing offense here. Great conversion though. And has a great hand on top of that. Where I'm expecting an arpeggio probably into the autofill. Absolutely. No, into the cross up.
Gotta maximize the use of that autofill by not having to use it.
Yeah, exactly. I know you want me to use it, therefore I'm just gonna hit you.
We got some fireballs here.
Below. Great jump in here from Wild. That 2S working really good here.
Oh,
that
incredible 6P coming in, trying to get a 6P right back at you. Oh, didn't quite get the punish there. Just a half second of hesitation is all it takes for y'all to run away.
Oh, this is a bad situation. Oh, the 6P there actually working out in your favor, but there's a throw. Luckily, they have a mana restore right now, so it's not like they're in mortal danger.
Yeah,
but
I mean, like,
this is not great. But that goes back dash!
No punish though, and the 6P is now going to get bursted out. We're so plus on this. The burst right back at you finds the far slash finally.
It should be death, yeah.
Nice. So many interactions went away to just like that tiny bit of hesitation there for Wild.
Absolutely. Oh, we can see a little bit of a scramble situation there as Medic probably missed an input. And I mean, you can see they're kind of scrambling a little bit here. Yeah. That is a wall break, which is really good. You want to build as much burst as you can back here at Wild.
Trying to find a simple frame trap here to jump out into the overhead. Now you have a 100 meter for Wild, but positive bonus.
Absolutely.
And hard knockdown too. Staff into fireball potentially. No, good. Hold on to the staff for the time being.
Woo, in the conversion!
Oh no, not like this.
Oh, and the bait.
That's a teleport back into the super, so it's burst safe.
No!
Oh,
and the 5D. Oh, and it's safe. I mean, this is a bad situation. I mean, there is a arpeggio in your face. There is a grab staff. I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
What a hand.
Really solid. So close on the comeback there for Wild. But Ordinary Magician is going to be your champion of Fightsticks and Flashkicks, number 86.
Congratulations to Medic. Doing really good. Keeping it through winners nice and tight. We want to keep it as good as we can. Don't want to drop anything. I mean, they did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see here. My memory is failing me. Let me go ahead and my Discord is failing me. Ordinary Magician. Let me just double check. No, I do not have a champion role on you. So congratulations. As for those who don't know, we do approximately annually, we do a champions bracket. Last year's champion was, of course, DM Danny himself, which is not super surprising after winning, I think, 40 FNFs or something like that out of our last championship bracket. But once we get over a little bit closer to 100 full brackets, we'll be getting the championship bracket kind of prepped and rolling towards the end of the year. But congratulations to Ordinary Magician. Well, thank you for holding the Slayer line. Very true. True enemies and true friends made tonight. Very nicely done. Thank you all so much for coming out. Make sure to check out our other brackets. We're growing. We're doing things. We've got if you're around on Tuesdays, this is one of our official brackets, but Curbio has their Grand Blue bracket that they do on Tuesdays. On Monday, every other Monday, the first and third of the month, unless there's maintenance, in which case we move it. Then this Monday is going to be our Grand Blue bracket, Sky Island Showdown. Thursday, of course, is FNF. Wednesdays is Beginners Blazing, soon to be renamed because we found another bracket that's called Beginners Blazing. Oops, our bad. But soon to be renamed, but beginner bracket for Guilty Gear Strive. And we're in the process of getting a Tekken bracket back up and running as well. So stay tuned. We also have Extra Life that's going to be coming up here sooner rather than later. It's the 2nd of November. So I got to start cooking on that. I got some plans I got to get through. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Elise, did you have any shout outs before the end of the night?
No, I mean, there's always check out the OAG team. Their tournaments are great. I love helping commentate for the first time. I've always been playing. I mean, the OAG team is great. So, always check out all the tournaments. Shout outs to everyone who played. Love to watch everybody. Shout outs to Medic to win the bracket. Always love to see Oscar representation. So, that was a great work from everybody here.
Yeah, great bracket, y'all. Thank you all so much for coming in. Make sure to keep the community portion of the FGC community alive. We wouldn't be able to do it without you all, and we appreciate you. Catch you all next time. Bye-bye.